There we go, recording started. Just waiting on Dad. Windows 95. I don't know the difference, so I can't tell. I am literally the perfect... Welcome back. I'm literally the perfect person to be named living under a rock for so long. Because honestly, you guys talk about these cool stuff, and I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, which cool stuff? I want to know.
Even the old time stuff, I can't even tell what's what.
But which one though?
Also, I need to check on something first. I just realized I need to check on something. Hold on. Now they can't hear you.
No.
Not this one. Hold on, I need to look through something. I don't have the power to unmute you. Help, chat, I've been muted. Sure.
Yeah. How tragic.
Tragic indeed. I'm trying to look through something first. Oh. Oh, so it's been like that. I guess I just never noticed the detail. Okay, we're able to start now. We've been lingering enough. Okay. Do we just want to go straight to the discussing, or are we just gonna go through it one at a time again, like before?
How do you want to do it? I don't mind really.
Okay.
I mean, you could do what I was doing before. Suppose just rewatch everything again. They just, talk a little bit of time, that.
I mean, Anubis, next update, Zhongli is on the second phase with Child. You wanna test your luck there? We can go through this first, again. Just to get everything back in our heads. Like, if we see anything, we can just collect it up, get our thoughts together, and then just start talking about it later.
Yeah, I was going to talk about the beginning, but I forgot what I said the first time. Okay, can you pause now?
The value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. Watch carefully now.
It's so big. I didn't expect to be this big, to be honest.
Step right up. And over here is my sister Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant.
Sadly, she doesn't use a hat as well. Yeah, no hat for her.
finale.
He does. Oh yeah, he does lose a head all the time as well. This is that it doesn't right now.
Mm.
Used to read music.
I want to spend some time at the bottom of the sea in peace.
Getting gear. Going under.
I'm still wondering why you leave the bow though.
Look up at the sky from far enough underwater. Even the sun
What?
is soft on the ice.
No, I mean, my friend has using the bell of all weapons. Is it really going to be his best in slot 4-star at least?
Becomes part of this underwater museum
Who
too.
knows? We just gotta wait and see. Or maybe they just put it on him just so it looks better on him.
I mean, it could also be that, but you know. Also, I want to say something about this scene later. For the, I'll probably wait for that time.
The water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
We've been trying to find out how the aura trace operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately?
Oh yeah, so that sounds amazing by the way, of course.
So here
Yeah,
the clock
systems that-
stops and then it just start raining?
It's raining.
It's finally raining in the nation!
We can about this nation's secrets in order to
I think
deal
it's
with
more
that
for
parasite's crisis.
dramatic tension, not that. I don't think there's actually a plot relevance why it starts raining.
Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know and seek the protection of the guards.
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex. I believe this is indeed the finale.
Your so-called justice, your beloved drama, are turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people.
In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear.
Child!
It is.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine.
34
What a joke.
years.
You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
There you go.
Yeah.
The rest are just the mini games and all that.
I mean, we can take the time to gather the things we want to talk about and all that first. While this goes
Okay.
on. So we can have a little moment to think about what are we going to say, like what are we going to talk about and all that.
Okay. Oh yeah, I want to look at the end at this part as well. Is where now technically this the first time we're seeing Hydra Traveler. Like in action anyway. I waited the whole live stream to see Hydra Traveler doing something, but they never show it. They only show leading the net and Streminet. I'm curious about that as well. Genshin Impact.
Okay, shall we start our discussion, or do you need time to still think about stuff?
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
We'll go. We'll let the wind lead to things, and if I think about something else, we just go back and all that.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly.
So we
what-
start here. They talk about a prophecy,
Yeah.
but the thing is,
Establishing the.
how
I mean,
long has this
plot,
prophecy
it's
been
gonna be
going
all
around?
prophecy.
Like how long has it been flying around, whispering away in the ears of the Fontanians?
I mean, I think I said it I was gonna say yesterday, but it wasn't yesterday. The first time we did this, I wonder if something similar happened in the past. That's why this prophecy has got me up again. Because like, kind of the history is almost like repeating itself in some way. Maybe that's why. Oh yeah, you heard about this prophecy and all that? Then, like,
I
oh,
mean,
like
Old
everyone.
Fontaine is in ruins underneath the new Fontaine, so
Yeah, the prophecy is about like everyone basically getting submerged and the only survivor being the Hydro-Archon. So
mm-hmm.
it could be. It could also not. We don't know.
That is true. That is true.
We didn't know the context of why Old Fontaine got like totally submerged as well.
But the thing is, does anyone outside of Fontaine know about this prophecy? Because no one is talking about it. Like those who are not not from Fontaine and they're outside of Fontaine, you know, like the other nations, do they not know of this prophecy?
I mean,
Is this just a thing that
maybe
circulates
because-
around Fontaine?
I mean, it could be just an internal issue. Maybe that's why, like, the other nations don't know about it. Could be it because of that.
Plus, if it's a prophecy, wouldn't Dane supposed to know about this, since he is apparently the self-proclaimed prophet of Tevat, as he calls himself?
I mean, maybe, but like, maybe he just doesn't care enough, like, to warn people and all that. Because he doesn't have anything to do with his mission, his personal mission anyway.
I mean,
Even
I
if
feel
he
like
does know about
his
that.
own personal nation, it is the prophecy that we all know of, which is the Travail preview.
It could be as well.
So shall we
I
move
forgot
on?
exactly what they say in Fontaine. Oh yeah, we can move on.
They say in Fontaine, let's see, the god of justice lives for the spectacle of the courtroom, seeking to judge all other gods. But even she knows not to make an enemy of the divine. That's what Dane
Oh, yeah,
said
that's
about
right.
Fontaine.
Oh yeah. Also, I heard someone say I forgot who was it that they thought it was super interesting the fact that like Fontaine is elevated like the terrain's elevated the different from all the other nations, which in a way makes Fontaine like a region closer to Celestia. I think it was an interesting idea that someone said, so I'm just saying it again here.
Yeah, I mean, Fontaine is elevated because it's really on like a higher area. Because
Yeah.
it's on like a full on what is that called?
Yeah. Waterfall.
Yeah, it's on a full on waterfall. And it's not just a simple waterfall; it's a full on huge waterfall.
Yeah, it's huge.
And for those who are too lazy to walk, they will have a teleport open, just across the
Oh, wait.
waters between the desert and Fontaine.
Well, we don't know how difficult it's going to be. Like, I remember when I first started, like there were like danger areas, like enemies apparently way stronger than they're supposed to be there. So we'll wait to see like how difficult it's going to be. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. But the thing is Fontaine elevated enough to be higher than the very nail that is up top Dragonspine?
Maybe we don't know how well they said like how high it was during the live stream, but we don't know how high it's going to be in game. If it's like the exact proportion.
I was like, should I test myself to climb this whole thing? Maybe not. It's gonna take so long.
Yeah,
But
it
a
is.
prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. The people will...
Yeah, as we see here,
they
Fontaine
got-
is all in shambles.
they-
It's all destroyed, and then there's just this throne on its own, and then the Hydro-Archon is just weeping away on this throne.
Yeah. It's been a while, so I think her name is going to be Farina. I think
It
it's
is Farina,
right?
actually. It said so
Yeah.
in the special program.
Yeah, they said it, but no, they don't. Yeah, they said it, but like before it was her name doing like that other trailer, but like I didn't like connect it yet. So but
Overture?
I'm pretty sure her name is Farina. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, her name was in the list of people in the description.
Yeah, Farina.
I'm just upset we don't get to see Sijuin and Rao Thessley during this entire update. We
Oh, I
see
can't
none of
complain.
them.
I
Like,
saw
we see
I
none of
saw
them.
my characters there.
Oh yeah,
It probably
Navia's there.
means like, yeah, it probably means wow. They tiptoed into the voice. Wow, yeah, she's there. But I do think they probably going to be a Sato situation. Like you're going to have your probably on the next version.
Yeah, we just gotta
going to
wait
have a
for the
major
drip
focus.
marketing to see who's next on the banners. Cause
Mhm.
I am waiting. I am tempted to try and get all three siblings, as in Linny, Lynette, and Freminette. But if I don't, it's fine. I'll take Lynette and Freminette. I'll just wish on the banners. Though I don't know whose banner to wish on. Either Zhongli's or Child's. It kind of depends. I don't know if I'll be wishing at all for the first phase since Lynette is given for free.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably wait and see who's going to be the next version. And depending who it is, I may just skip for 4. Okay, maybe just the first phase. I do want Freminette because of his ability to like swim faster in the underwater.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, I may just skip the whole version. Just see for the next one, depending on who is going to be there.
Only the Hydro Archon will remain.
But I do like them, like the magicians and all that, like the whole idea.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay,
yeah,
pause.
I said it before. Like, did did Furina actually welcome us to Fontaine? But to your what you said is, it's not really that she's pointing it at us, but basically to more people than just us. But I
Yeah,
feel
it
like
could be,
secretly
like-
she's basically looking at us, like secretly.
I mean, yeah, it could be like speech directly to us, but she's saying in front of a lot of people. It could also be that. We
Yeah,
don't know. We don't know
because
the context
she
exactly.
because on the
Why she's
Traveler,
saying all
they're what was it called?
Hmm?
They're
What?
they're
Outlanders. I doubt that doesn't work.
Their
Rebels?
good deeds. Their good deeds. Their name has been going around
Oh, yeah, we're
raving in the
famous.
other 4 nations that they've been to. I'm pretty sure those are Fontaine, especially thanks to certain someone, Charlotte.
Yeah, it's Steambird.
People have been hearing about Traveler. After all, it has said before from one of the events before that a guy from Fontaine that he brought in the ever motion painting thingy. You know, the one where we're like.
Oh yeah, I know those ones.
Yeah,
Those
he
could
said
be-
that the Travelers was so popular that the story of us saving the Valen was raving in Fontaine on Steambird for a whole week or two. I think that's what he said.
Yeah, it has been a while, but I think it was something.
So I'm
along
pretty
those lines.
sure Farina, when she heard that the Traveler's coming over, like at least when she saw that the Traveler is in Fontaine, she would say hello to everyone who's there, but her eyes are secretly staring at the Traveler.
But it could be. I think yeah, Miko did something similar as well. Of course, it was a different situation, but like, I think when we gone to the like Narukami Shrine to take care of that guy who was possessed, and, like she didn't talk to us, but she definitely looked at us for a while.
Yes,
They
she was.
continue
I
doing their
actually
own thing.
noticed that she was indeed looking at us. But she just pretends that she's just like, looking
Yeah.
looking beyond, pretending like she's
Yeah,
just
doing her own thing.
thinking,
and all that.
like just simply thinking, figuring things out, pretending that she's just doing her job. She's acted all how a shrine maiden would act when we first saw her, but then when she saved us, she just like, huh, all sassy and all her true self just shows it. Yes, Anubis,
Being all
this is
sassy on-
4.0 trailer. We're discussing. We didn't get to
Yeah.
discuss before because of Wi-Fi issues, but now we're discussing. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
So we're talking about it. Don't say that. So we're
Yeah.
talking about the trailer and all that.
Yeah, and
If we
I'm
want,
basically
We
theorizing
could
what we think is
totally
gonna
talk
happen.
about the whole live stream. Like make this VOD what 7 hours, maybe even 9.
Yeah,
But, because we have our
that's
time,
true.
we're going to do
That's
only
true.
this one in 1 hour.
Yeah, I mean the overture took us like what, almost 2 hours.
Yeah, it was almost 2 hours. I was just discussing stuff and theorizing.
for like what, a 4 minute video. It took us about almost 2 hours just to talk it over, discussing.
I think it was 1 hour and a half or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
but yeah, it took us forever.
Marina, can you go focus on Fossilor face?
Hmm?
Can you focus on her face?
I'll try.
I think I said that last time as well, but let me just say it again.
Hold up.
Let's see if we can.
Oh, I see
Yeah,
the
I
evidence.
think there's a better angle later, but I was talking about her eyes. Like one of her eyes is clearly different from the other one.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is easy to see on here, but I remember it was different. So I do wonder if she has some kind of special ability related to her eyes, or something happened to one of her eyes. I don't know, but I just wanted to point out because when I first saw it, I was like, oh, yeah, one of her eyes is different. Like it's not like the color itself, like it's even the shape feels a little bit different. I know there's I think another scene that shows it better. Like it's a little better to see, but I noticed first here during this quick scene, like she just appeared, like introduced herself, like, hey, those eyes a little different, and it really is. I don't know if it's all the time, but definitely from sometimes at bare minimum, but probably have to wait and see what that is all about.
Yeah, like there's a possibility that she could, like, I don't know. Some people theorize that she could basically, like, possibly look at the future, like have small glimpses of the future, like how Mona can kind of see the fates of people through hydromancy.
Could be.
But yeah, that itself is a good theory to think about. I also learned about this theory about gnosis, about all the gnosis, like the gnosis from the archons. But we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Shall we continue?
Continue. Well, just till we saw the whole view. So it shows there, which I think is probably the elevator that let us go up the waterfall, basically.
Yeah.
With some bolts here and there. I still don't know where Fontaine's going to be honest. Like,
It actually showed in the special program. It's really across the
they
desert.
showed the map. But... Oh, okay.
Like there's a new
So, like, they
teleporter
showed
that
the
is
map, but
open. Like it is automatically open. If you go to it, you're actually in the desert, but it is basically looking out at sea, and then across it there's literally Fontaine, square in the face.
Oh, okay. I was wondering because I was like, wait, where is it? Like they didn't like show it. Like they showed the map, but not exactly where it was in comparison to everyone else. It was a little. How do I see? But yeah, but if you show this whole scene, which is okay, yeah, it's just so pretty, and also I think I said it once. I like how the Maltese Fontaines are kind of pointy. Like it makes the region looks like a little bit different from the other ones, you know.
Yeah. Honestly, these kinds of mountains kind of remind me that it's more that they're very close to volcanoes and stuff. I don't know why. It's just that a lot of movies, when I see very pointy mountains, it's basically cascading away from a giant volcanic mountain. So something in me says Natlan's not too far away from Fontaine. That's just me being me. Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Charmander? What do you think,
Charmander.
Charmander?
Charmander.
Yeah.
Charmander is a lady choice for
I
me.
don't play Pokemon, so I can't really say.
Charmander, Totodile, I forgot Trico, and I forgot the name of the. I'm so bad with names. But yeah, I'll choose those three in the. I know that Trico is not that good to be honest, but I do like Trico. Not gonna lie, I do like his design, not that his evolution.
I have
Even
this
though he's
affinity
not that
for
good.
liking a lot of grass type Pokemons. I don't understand why. Snow says
depends.
Squirtle.
Boy, well, Squirtle, yeah, Squirtle's a Bulbasaur. People usually just like bench him, even though he's really good.
Really?
Really? I mean, what? Which one? Which one? What I said?
I don't know.
Bulbasaur
Anubis
card,
says,
or are you talking
the
about
only
the
thing
choices?
Anubis says is really? Really with a question mark? That's all he said.
I mean, really. Well, do not to get to the first two gyms. Hey, and a guy who likes to grind a lot, you know. I stay in the that small area before the first gym, just farming hard, until I was able to defeat Brock. I did a good job. I farm a lot until I finally beat him, even with Charmander. Okay, I know the way I play. Okay,
I don't play Pokemon, so I know
the
nothing.
first two anyway. But yeah, actually, I did do that. I got Charmander, then I just started farming hard because it wasn't as effective the first gyms. Until I got like a good level, then just go and beat Brock there. The attention, I know we're talking about like this and talking about Pokemon, but yeah. Oh, I'm not playing anyone right now. I play. I think most of the 2D ones, most of them anyway. But I never played the 3D ones though, like X and Y onward.
Oh.
Oh, I played Far Red. Okay.
So, anything else we want to talk about the landscape here? This bird looks very pretty though.
I'll say, Fontaine has some really good-looking birds. Like,
Yeah,
some
this
good-looking
looks so
birds.
fluffy.
I don't know what it is.
Look at this, it looks so fluffy.
All the birds look really pretty in Fontaine. I don't know how.
And also
why.
the undersea creatures.
Yeah, they also look really cute.
I just hated
besides
that they're
all
making
that-
us hurt them.
We'll see about that. But anyway, one thing that I want to
Making
say.
us hurt
thing that-
seahorses. I saw it in the special program. We have to hurt them.
Oh yeah, but Squirtle should be okay against Rockchim. But in regards to this, I also was wondering, are we not going to use the Wave Rider in Fontaine? Because it felt like they gave so much stuff for us to navigate, like public buses in water, like diving, but like the Wave Rider felt like it was like thrown into like they kind of forgot about it. It felt like for me a little bit
Yeah.
because they didn't mention it. Because I thought, at least in my mind, oh yeah, would it be kind of cool using the Wave Rider to ride in Fontaine and all that? But they didn't even mention that during like the whole like live stream. So I was wondering, are we going to be able to use it in Fontaine or just around it? Yeah, I also want the Wave Rider in Fontaine. Like walking to the water streets with the Wave Rider and all that. The bus is cool, but I do want to be able to use it.
The thing is swimming only in Fontaine, or is it open up to all the other nations?
No, I think it's only Fontaine.
That's gonna hurt.
The
Which
diving
means
and all that.
Mondstadt and Lewis still don't have Wave Riders. So we're basically gonna struggle. Especially when we're trying to get from Liyue to Inazuma.
Yeah, but they could just add it, but it is possible to make the Wave Rider go there, but like it's all the way to Inazuma into like Mondstadt and like Liyue. It takes a while, but it's possible, just not like optimal, I would say. But I do hope that the Wave Rider has some kind of use in this region, even just a little bit.
Also, the size difference between the tower there with all the boats.
Yeah,
I think we can kind of tell how big this, like how tall this is gonna be.
Yeah, it's really tall.
It is interesting to go underwater, but if it's only in Fontaine, people are gonna be upset.
I don't think so. Like I feel like if they added not regionally, like straight up just rethink about a bunch of other places, and a lot of them would feel really shallow, if that makes sense. Not all of them, but I feel a lot of them will be kind of shallow in regards to like what they have underwater.
I guess.
Unless they decide to go off and just change the landscape on previous regions.
If they do wish to
Go
change it,
away
I feel like it will
somewhat.
take even longer.
Well, I kind of get it, especially because they decided to got rid of like the stamina bar thing. So people won't need to drown, need to worry about oxygen and all that. Which I think was a good choice at the end.
This flying contraption looks great.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
What is this
I
called?
call it a whale balloon, but I have no idea if that is actually like the name or not. But it does look like a whale, like a floating whale.
I don't think it's a balloon because it's a lot more mechanical. So
No,
I think
no,
this
no,
is
no.
kind of...
I know. I said a balloon because it reminded me of that, but I know it's not a balloon. Like I know it's mechanical, like clearly mechanical, but it reminded me a little bit the base idea, like a really big balloon, like carrying like people, like in a basket, quote unquote. But it's definitely like some kind of mechanical thing that is floating there.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
this
we
is
show
our
here.
perspective when we enter, like when we're about to head into Fontaine. Because I think this is the
Yeah.
Aqua Line, and we're on the Aqua Bus, just riding away into Fontaine.
Yeah. Okay, Rita. Totally random, but I want to say, how much do you want to bet that the limousines are going to? They're going to. Oh yeah. I doubt it's going to be paid really, but if the bus is paid, how much you going to bet they're going to talk to Paimon? Oh, hey, you're his boss, so you get like the child discount or something, or make some kind of joke because Paimon's his ball or something, like a fairy like. If we get rid of get in the bus. I feel like they totally would do something like that. It's just a random thought that I had, but you know.
I don't know, honestly.
I don't know.
Also, how
Okay.
do you say the name again? I forgot. How do you say it again? I
Limousine?
forgot.
Limousine?
You know those little
I'm pretty sure
creatures
it's
that
like that.
Alice talked about in 3.8's special program.
Yeah, the limousines, right? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say something like that. It's supposed to be something like that.
I forgot already. I am still broken from yesterday.
Oh my god, Raina. It's fine.
I'm just betrayed. What do you think? I'm betrayed.
Yeah. Let's just continue then.
But here's a
Let's
small
see where
tip for here's a little something for Star Rail. I'm pretty sure the main thing we're gonna do in 1.3 is to look for Team U. There we go. So back to Genshin.
Yeah. Really pretty. It is really pretty. Let's move on. And play it, please.
So here's
So
like
let's,
at least a good look at Fontaine itself, just the city itself.
Yeah, the main city of Fontaine at least.
Mhm.
What it feels like the main city anyway. I'll say, I think I said it, yeah, unless I didn't say it because it was kind of almost late on that, but it wasn't working. But I didn't expect Fontaine to be like a white city, you know?
Yeah.
Like the water stuff I didn't expect. I didn't expect everything to be white, like the color scheme, you know, white and blue. Expect maybe to be something different, I guess. I don't know exactly what I was expecting, but I didn't expect to be white like this.
Yeah, that
But
is
that's just
true.
like my expectation anyway.
It
It
looks
isn't like
very
it
pretty.
is definitely cool looking. Yeah, it definitely looks clean, which could be in contrast with like the sewers, which are going to be dirty in comparison. Eh?
Yeah, the
Not actually
underground
dirty, but,
basically.
Yeah, the underground.
And then we're gonna have
It does appear a little
multi-layered maps in 4.0, which is gonna be great.
Yeah, so ever since Sumeru, it would be nice if had they added that earlier for exploring like the underground spaces.
Yeah, people
now
were
that-
so all over the place that they finally added it in 3.2, I think.
Yeah, I got super lost doing a bunch of explorations in the desert because of that. Because I didn't know.
I
like,
remember
if
trying to
should
find
need
this
to go
one
up or down.
waypoint, and I went into the area, and there's nothing. Like I'm literally standing where the waypoint supposedly is, and there's just nothing. It's like, what? Where is the waypoint? And then it shows down. It's like down. I'm on the ground level. Is it underground? Yeah, I
Yeah.
got so lost, so confused. Don't even know what to do anymore.
Even they add that, but hey, only it looks nice.
Wait, no, I think they added it at 3.1, not at 3.2. 3.2 would have people would have rioted.
Yeah, I
by
forgot
then.
which version it was exactly, but they added eventually.
Yeah, though the multi-layer map will be nice because people still get lost. Because some people might not even remember where the entrance is. Right?
Hmm.
Like you don't even remember where the entrance
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I want to talk about something in the future, I'm hoping for the next Dainslift quest, we actually talk about that giant door underground in the last desert. I'm so intrigued. Like, I really want to know, like, what is going on here? Why is this door this? What? I feel like there's supposedly a bridge to cross, because if we arrive there, there's like debris everywhere, and then there's just this area that has like that looks like there's supposedly a bridge to connect, but it's destroyed, possibly because when Conria was destroyed, they basically cut it off by sealing the door and destroying the bridge so that no one can pass it. That is until they figure out that the people of Conria are actually abyss monsters, and they could just teleport everywhere, in and out.
I see.
Yes, I'm just hoping the next Dainslift quest, if it's in Fontaine, I don't mind. But the thing is, I'm just very skeptical of that door. Like, we need to talk about it. Like, what? Why is it there? We have heard that Conria is very close to Sumeru. Lo and behold, it's actually under Sumeru.
Also, wait. I used to have an issue teleporting into the desert and any of the underground because I couldn't tell which point was above ground and underground. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people had the same problem as well.
That's everyone 3.0.
Thank God, I was talking about it, like when they had like the teleports and showing, oh yeah, the teleport is like underground, and like when they showed where the teleporter was, that was a huge help already.
Mhm.
Then I remember going teleport somewhere else, and I was like, wait, why underground? Was supposed to be overground, you know? That was super lost. So yeah, it was good that they had at least.
Yeah.
In your opinion, do you think it's right?
Also, what is this? It looks so pretty.
They show it during first trailer Fontaine as well. Really briefly. It was during that scene when Chlorina or something, I forgot her name. Took her over the gun. Yeah. To the Navia, and then they showed for a second at the background.
Oh yeah, I remember because Navia was blown away into the wind, and I think Chlorine thought that Navia was breaking in because she was landing over like near there, so Chlorine tried to shoot her. Navia just with her smirky face.
Oh boy.
It's cool. I love her smirky face. Honestly, she looks cute.
Right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Speaking of Navia, here she is.
Stop. Yeah, there you go. There she is. I'll say, I was actually like totally surprised the fact that she is going to be part of the beginning of the story and help us out with whatever problems we need. I didn't actually thought she was going to be this early. I thought it would be someone else.
Who would that someone else be?
I mean, I don't know who I expected. I just didn't expect it to be her. Because I even said it when I first watched it, especially later, when they show her weapon, that she kind of reminded me a little bit of Ito. But not necessarily like because she's like a himbo, I guess. Because she has this playful side, similar to more of like Yoimiya, you know?
Yeah.
So I thought she would be a similar type character like Yoimiya or Ito. But she doesn't seem to be like actually moving the plot forward, you know? Kind of like Ayaka did in Inozuma and all that. A little bit anyway in the beginning. Or other characters. So I was surprised when I see, she is going to help us out like this? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so apparently we get to learn some of the characters and some weapon types. As we saw, Chlorinde is a sword user. And it seems she's holding, Iron Sting, I think?
Yeah, it's Iron Sting. I check it. We can check it later, but I'm pretty sure it's Iron Sting.
Yeah, we can see it later,
Also,
so we can just go through this one at a time.
Also, I don't know if I said it, but I'm pretty sure I called it the fact that Clorinda was... If Clorinda had a gun...
She's gonna have a sword. I remember we talked about this. Yeah, she's gonna have a sword, yeah. You wanted her to have a sword.
Yeah, if she only got a gun...
There you go, dreams come true. She has a sword.
Yeah.
But I am hoping to see a character actually using a rapier. Not just a normal sword, but a whole rapier.
I mean, she is a 5-star, so honestly... you know what? We'll talk about later that, but we can talk about later when she appears on screen.
Yeah.
But we can talk about it. Yeah, but in regards to Navia itself, I like the fact that she has like 2 bodyguards with her. I didn't expect that. Like,
Yeah, she always has 2
with
bodyguards.
black.
Then again, we should understand why. She's a high class lady in Fontaine.
Yeah, and she apparently she owns like she's super rich. I knew she was going to be like a high society lady, and I didn't expect her to be like straight up just super rich and all that.
Is she?
Even one of the
wait,
canals
is she like a
has a name,
CEO of something? I feel like she's a CEO of something.
I'm pretty sure he is. Like they even said that one of the canals in Fontaine has a name. It's Navia something something.
So she's
yeah,
actually running through with how Geo is rich, except for certain people. Half of Geo is rich, while the other half is questioning their wealth issues.
Yeah. So she is rich, as you should. If they're not rich, they're poor. It's only one or the other. There can't be a real balance.
I guess.
Oh yeah, also I don't know if they showed the robot later, but I do like the robots. The whole robots, like
The robots that
they're
are
showing
walking
everywhere.
around?
Trial like it's an opera?
Yeah, I like their designs. I like the gear designs they have, you know?
Yeah, I do
whole,
like
like,
it as well.
Gear aesthetic.
Also, this
Also
is the
pause
toy
here.
shop, right?
Nah, this is the Steam Bird. I'm pretty sure that's the Steam Bird. Because
Oh,
that
this is
bird
Steam
symbol
Bird?
up there. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm going to bet money. Well, not actual money. But I'm pretty sure it is actually Steam Bird. Because, like, if you continue a little bit, you can see Charlotte. It's going to appear right down there a little. It's really quickly. But you can see Charlotte down there. So I'm
Oh,
pretty
I
sure
saw
it's
it. I
Steam
saw
Bird.
her. I saw her.
See,
I
there
saw
you go,
this
see?
like pink and red. Pink
Yeah.
and red. So I'm like, yeah.
Oh
no.
I think that's it. I think they're like the Steam Bird. It could be another place, but like the symbol looks like a bird, and Charlotte is there. So I think it's a pretty safe assumption to say yes, that is the Steam Bird, where Charlotte works and all that.
Okay. So what is this board?
Fontaine, the line between
People are just passing by,
Operating.
putting stuff on it.
can
Okay,
be a little
this board, a lot of characters appear if you just pause them like really, really quickly and all that. So
Wait,
a lot of
wait,
characters
wait,
like
wait,
do pass to them. If you just not a lot of characters. I think at least I saw 3 or 4. But you need to like slow down to see some of them. Some are just normal NPCs, but like yeah. But
There's
you can see,
Charlotte.
yeah, Charlotte there. Yeah, there's Charlotte.
There's Navia.
Normal NPC. There's Navia, which stops for a while. I was thinking maybe if they were going to post something in the murals, but I don't think so.
We just
Or
passed
if
by.
they
me.
are, it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, then I think the next one I think is Linne. I'm pretty sure. Only those 3, I guess. Unless there's a 4th one, I just didn't get it. I saw one other character, but maybe just an NPC.
I saw Linny though.
Right here, but
I
we can try to look
remember
it up.
seeing Linny
It's-
doing this. Was that Corinne? I cannot
I
tell.
mean, it could be, but like, we don't know.
We'll never know.
It's kind of hard to tell because, like, the scene. Oh yeah, that's Linne, of course. Like, breeze to tell.
This is Linny, of course. It makes sense.
Linny. Makes sense, yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is like a board where they like put up stuff to advertisement. This is the advertisement board.
I'm pretty sure as well.
Also, guys, those who are in chat, how about you guys try to theorize who we will see? Like, you know how in every nation there is always our friends from different nations visiting due to certain things. Do you who do you think will come over in the future once we, finish the whole ordeal of protecting, like being a fugitive and protecting the whole nation thing kerfuffle? Who do you think is gonna show up in Fontaine in the future? Like from the other nations, like from Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, and Sumeru. Like who do you think will show up in Fontaine? Leave your hopeful wishes in the chat. So this is the opera house.
Yeah. Opera Epic Class. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out, not figure out the name, but I was supposed to say it.
It is Opera Epicless.
Yeah, welcome to. Yeah, Opera Epic Class. Also, this place is huge, which is oh. Nah, I think the name also says Epic Class. I'm pretty sure.
Who knows?
But yeah, I'll say. Wait, he says it, but I didn't expect to be.
Oh, it is Epicless.
Yeah. But I didn't expect this place to be so huge. Well, it is like also a courtroom.
Is it really
flashy
with
one,
the
but-
courtroom? Is it really?
I think it is. They did say like they both like stuff like these and like the courtrooms are kind of like a, you know, I think they said it at the beginning of the trailer as well. Like almost like shows and all that.
Oh,
So I think it is the same place.
I guess.
But yeah, I didn't expect it to be this big. I don't know how big I expect it to be, but not this big.
Anubis wants Sino to be here. It would make sense. Sino is known to be a guy who cares about like who rains judgment upon others. So it would make sense for Sino to
Yeah.
just come over to Fontaine.
It would really. Honestly, when they talk about Chlorinde, I think being a master duelist, the first thing came to mind. I mean, what? A card duelist? Like TCG? Like, so I thought of Sino at the right moment. Of course, she means like an actual like sword master, or sword woman and all that. Sword master and all that. But yeah, it would be nice seeing Sino here.
Watch carefully now. Blink and you like this.
Ain't your boy doing some magic tricks? All the cards, which shows I think everyone. Go back right now at the cards, real quick.
Oh, you want me to show
Like
the
a
cards?
show.
Watch
Yeah.
carefully now. Blink.
Like if you stop at the cards when they are, of course, this is a symbol, the cat with the tear.
Yeah.
Which is neat. But if you go when they turn to the other side,
And you like this.
you can clearly see that all the cards it shows the symbol of Lene, Lynette, and Freminet. We show all the symbols of the cards.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah. The hats, the penguin.
I mean,
and,
they're family. They're
the
literal
peacock.
family. Blood, like literally blood related
Yeah.
family. It would make sense.
Yeah,
But
no,
are
you're
these
sorry,
three
because I
literally
think it's
just
like-
live
yeah.
on their own and not with their parents?
Well, I think it's a good time to say it now. That a lot of people are being theorized that maybe all of them, like, well, not all of them are maybe only in that. We don't know yet. They're all brothers, but they all live at the house of Dana. But then they escaped
Brothers,
or
not
they're here
siblings.
from-
Brothers. Lynette's a guy.
I said brothers, but I mean siblings. You know what I mean. It was just a slip on my part. But yeah, they're all siblings, and maybe they were part of House of Dana or something. But
You
of
mean the
course,
House
that's
of
only
Hearth?
based on the.
Why the house
Yeah.
of the House of Dana? that's a library in
I say
Sumeru.
Dana, yeah, for a moment. Not the House of Dana. That would be stupid.
Wait.
Yeah,
Spina
like-
de Rosula is the name of the group / organization Navia is the president of. So she's a president, not a CEO, a president.
But yeah, a
So-
lot of people have been talking about that.
Spina
That
de
they may be part,
Rosula.
but
Hearth, not Dana. Yep.
yeah, close enough.
Yeah, that is kind of close.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
just wrong on the last word. But yeah, I do love this. The cards where he also Lenny also included their little brother and not just his twin sister. After all, in
Yeah, put
the
all
special
of it.
program, Dawei and of course the other developer who was talking with him, they did say that these three are
Aquario,
off on their
Aquario.
own. But Lenny and Lynette do take care of Freminet.
Yeah.
So it's good to know that these two are, even though they're busy as magicians, they still care about their little brother who is a diver. It's adorable. I love it when siblings are working together. If only a
Really?
certain other sibling could just not look at each other as if they want to tear each other's throats apart every time when they see each other.
Mm.
I swear to God, those two. When will they reconcile? I'm hoping so much that they will reconcile.
Right.
I'm just hoping.
Show the cards, and then show our boy today.
Yeah, so it says here, it's already showing the 5 stars. He's Pyro. Lenny, Spectacle of Phantasmagoria. Those flowers in the mirror,
wink.
who are they for? What flowers?
On his head, of course, Rita.
Mm,
He is a magician, so of course.
I guess.
Birds, flowers, cards. Or maybe there it is flowers for someone specifically, but who knows? We can't say for now. But yeah, I guess just looking at it, it is a good design, and I like the hat. I like he's actually just using the hat.
I really love Lenny's design here, especially all the details on the hat and his own outfit. It looks very good.
Yeah. The hat, I really can't call that a cape that he's using on the right side, on his shoulder. There must be a name, like the really, really small cape. Yeah, the thing there.
Yeah, I need to
No, I don't
add
got a
that
cape.
into my design because I didn't add this to my Lenny. So I need to fix that. I also need to add the
That's
freckles on Feminine because I forgot that as well.
And the tear as well. The small tear on the right side. It's a small detail. I really need one.
So here, when he's doing his normal attack, like you're not holding, like he's not doing his charge attack, but normal attack, you don't really see the
Yeah.
bow, but you see him
I mean,
like throwing cards instead.
I mean, you see the bow the first time, just so no one can say, oh, he's using a bow, by the way. Like, the first attack is the bow, then switch to throwing cards.
Oh, there is the
Okay.
bow. I caught it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the vision is on the back, by the way. I just noticed that. His vision.
Yeah, there's the
Oh,
vision.
it's up right
The
there.
vision for Linny and Lynette, their visions are on their bows. So Linny is on his back bow, like the bow that is holding his like it's that is on his like literally at the very end of his back, while Lynette is her hair bow. It's cute.
Yeah. But yeah, I can see. He uses the bow first, which is...
This is like Kirara.
Is she-
People think she's a what is it? What did people think Kirara was in the
A yokai?
beginning? Hmm?
You mean a yokai?
No. Like her weapon. Like what did people say when they first see Kirara? Because just like Kirara, you don't actually. They use the weapon at first, but then the weapon just disappears on the next.
Yeah, Kirara using like her sword like once in the whole animation, but the rest just her scratching people basically.
I think people
Even
think
if
that
they charge
Kirara is Catalyst because they did like. If you don't look at it carefully, you might think she doesn't really use a weapon.
Yeah,
So just
honestly,
like Lynette, just like Lenny here, if you don't look carefully, you don't see the weapon. So people might think
yeah,
he's
you
just
could totally
throwing
have been
cards.
like a catalyst here as well. You could totally, yeah. He's just throwing cards, starting to a card. You can see like one of
So
his
yeah.
attacks just throws to a card for a while, then
If
goes
you were
back.
right on time, just like me here, you actually see that he's actually using the bow on the first attack, and then the bow just disappears. It actually turns into
Yeah.
cards. Like the bow literally
Yeah.
turns into like 5 cards, and he's basically throwing them.
yeah, just start like the bolts appears and start throwing cards, just like Gambit. You know who Gambit is, Reina? Just to confirm.
What?
You know who Gambit is? I think it is Gambit, unless I'm saying the name wrong.
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay, I just want to ask. See, it's Gambit for X-Men. It's an X-Men character.
Yeah.
Unless I'm saying the name wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's his name.
So
But anyway.
as we can see here at the very last Lenny's last normal attack, the cards gather up in his hand and he actually throws the whole deck of cards in the face.
Hmm.
Literally in the face.
Then, yeah. I'll say I do like the animation that he turns into a card.
Oh
for a
yeah,
while,
I
then
saw that.
Goes back. Yeah, like this one, like
Yeah, and then he
turns
throws
the card into your
the whole hand of cards in the face. Beautiful. Okay, have a good night, Anubis. Thanks for stopping by.
yeah. Other than that, everything. Yeah, things started by. Daily Day, and you do see Unthinkable actually using his weapon into the next shot. They shoots it, and they do 2 things, which we learned during the live stream. You shoot it, and it triggers this cat, which is going to create the thought for him, the small cat. But also does another thing. Create the sword, which hits the enemy instead of new mechanic Fontaine that Fontaine characters have. Which I forgot the name about. And this is the elemental skill, by the way.
This is the skill,
You should
right?
take that. Yeah, it's similar to Young Phase 1. I just press and then do damage, basically. They don't even, they barely mention it, but yeah, this is his elemental skill. It may even trigger with the little kitty, but that's just me speculating.
So yeah, his charge
Yeah,
attack
this-
is basically marks the enemy with the cat symbol, and then there's a sword you just stab from the sky.
Yeah, it creates the cat symbol, that creates the taunt. It doesn't show here, but I do remember they saying that when you use a charge shot, it creates the cat taunt. It comes on the field and starts taunting enemies. Similar to the burst, but as smaller version of the cat. Pretty sure. But I think that's what the cat symbol is all about. When you hit the enemy.
Oh.
Which is interesting, I would say.
And then instead of showing off straight to the burst, it actually switches to Lynette.
And over here is my sister
Yeah.
Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant.
So Lynette also has her own hat, but she doesn't really wear it unless it's her
Yeah,
idol
yeah.
animation.
I'll say, here's a small detail. I know it's kind of a little dumb, I guess. I like how Lynette's voice in this face. Like almost kind of dead, like the way she said it, basically.
Ta-da!
Yeah, ta-da, like,
Let's see. Lynette, elegance in the shadows. The firmament glimpsed in a reflected moon. At least that's what it said, the very small text at the bottom there.
yeah. She's a cat. She has a tail. She has like the cat ears. Why she's a cat? I don't know, but she is.
Maybe
So what
possibly that one parent is a human and the other parent is a cat person? Like
It could
like
be.
literally has cat features on them?
It could be. Oh, Rena, you think Lynette is kind of more similar to Diona? I think you said you were trying to say that earlier. You just didn't fully get it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, there could be just more than just one type of cat. I think, Diona's cat type is a calico? I don't know about Lynette here. I don't know much about cat types, but all I know is
yeah, I
a
don't know
cat
about
with
the cat
multiple
types, but-
splotches of color is a calico.
I mean, I don't know
Cat's
about the
life.
cat type itself. But
Yes,
cat-
kid's line. So, who knows? Maybe for
like-
family-wise, like one parent is a human and the other is like of cat bloodline. Hence why, the kids might have like one of them literally shows the cat features while the other doesn't really. And in this case, only Lynette shows the cat features. Linny and Freminate shows none.
Yeah,
Unless they're hiding it.
even though Leia definitely has he definitely has like the cat features in his show, like his magic stuff, but not as actual like physical features. Because you can see the cat everywhere, like doing his cards, his abilities, the burst, everything basically. He's just like not a cat, actual cat person. And also, I didn't know which weapon she's going to be, but I
She's
guess
a
I'm
sword.
happy that she's a sword user. Yeah, she's a sword user.
So she could be a Siamese cat, possibly. She's a literal cat person because if you look in Overture, her ears actually move. Like
Yeah,
her
he
ears
moves. He
actually
also moves, I
twitch.
think, during that 3D animation as well. Pretty sure.
No, they actually move. When she's bowing, her ears actually move.
Also, they didn't show it exactly. But in the other scene, also the normal animation of her normal attack is really good as well. But on the next scene, when they show her elemental skill, like they didn't show the full animation, but the full animation of her like moving her bow, I guess. Yeah, I call it cape, but the bow is super pretty. Like this starting animation, yeah, this one basically.
Let the magic begin.
She looks great. I
Wanna
will
say
say.
something now?
I also love like how her glove fingers are different colors than the rest slash palm of the glove. Nice.
It's
Here comes the
So yeah, Linny and Lynette's burst actually works well together apparently.
yeah.
Because Linny's here is basically the cat in a hat with a hat for itself, and the hat is just bouncing around with the cat and burning everyone around it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just we swirl, basically, and absorbing the element.
Yeah.
So then it stops for a while after it show both of them. Really good, by the way. They showing them both at stage, but then it shows this place for a bunch of presents or present-looking thingies and and like gears.
Yeah.
I don't know which place it is, but maybe their house.
Nah, I don't think it's their house. Maybe it's one of the. What if it's what's behind the curtains on the opera? You never know.
I mean, it could be like I don't know. I just thought maybe because of the hat there is on the background, but that's just a stretch on my part.
Yeah. Why
But
would their
just
house
before-
look like this though?
I don't know. Maybe it's just extra that way.
Wouldn't Freminette be questioning life?
I don't know. He's already questioning life right now. Yeah, it is. I do remember you saying, "Oh, I know how to like disassemble objects, but people are kind of not exactly the way you say that line, but it's something similar to that. Like, oh, robots are kind of easy to understand, but like humans are more complicated or something like that."
Okay, when we get to Freminette, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm pretty sure I already said it a couple of times, but yeah, this place looks very good. It looks well designed. I love the little the splatter around of boxes, and of course there's also some cards here and there. There's even balloons here. There's also hats here and there. There's also like
Yeah.
gears and gizmos all over the place. Oh, great.
It was really neat. And the music stops. Well, not stops, but changes. And it shows. Okay.
Hold on. The top here looks, yeah, it looks like the design of inside of the tent, just like Snow said. It kind of reminds the tent in the summer event that is going on right now.
Okay, stop. Then they showed this house. They showed this house a lot. Who do you think lives in this house?
Honestly, I do not know. There's like a good few theories on this. God, I want this aesthetic for The Sims 4. Who knows? But I say this house.
Never.
I don't know. I feel like it could be one of the Hexen Circle members. You know, Nicole, because she's from Fontaine. So this could be her house, or
It could be, actually. That's a good idea.
could it be? Honestly, I don't know. Whose house could this be? It's like
Oh,
a
we don't know yet.
standalone
Also-
house further away from the city because we don't
Yeah.
even see the city at all from there.
Yeah, it seems like it's inside a forest, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere, I don't know. Also, maybe just me. Yeah, maybe I like clicking that, like, think it's too much about it. But this place reminds me a little bit of Final Fantasy VII, the House of Aerith, like in that game. Like she has a house, like Aerith lives in the house with her brother, and like the scenery reminds me a little bit of that. Like one house in the, like one house with nothing around and a bunch of green flowers are all around. Of course, I'm not saying exactly the same. They are different, but like this shot reminds me a little bit of that. I was gonna say that. But
Play Final Fantasy.
no, keep watching me. I have to play it.
I mean, I don't have anything to play it on, so I can't really do anything.
But yeah, it's a cool house, and I'm interested to see who's going to live there by the end. Because they showed this house a lot.
Yeah, it looks very pretty. I love how serene it looks.
Yeah, it definitely looks serene. Kind of different vibe from the city.
And
I
apparently
guess you
there's
would say.
4 of these animal little wind wheel thingies
Yeah,
surrounding
kind of a puzzle.
an easel with I think that's possibly a box of art stuff because there's a palette there. You know the color palette?
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure this is just a
Bizarre,
bit
isn't it?
over from the house. I mean, why would this thing be?
It could be like in the same area maybe.
Yeah,
Or
I
they
feel
could try
like
to
I could
introduce
imagine
people
Albedo actually come over and just do away with this.
Yeah, because Albedo's the only one we know that actually draws in this game. For now, anyway.
Well, Klee also draws. She literally said that Albedo
I
taught
mean,
her.
yeah. Yeah, Klee definitely know how to draw, but like, when we see this image, we don't think, oh yeah, Klee's probably just drawing on this canvas here.
Yeah, we would straight up think
Probably
about
drawing that
Albedo.
drawing book. Yeah, definitely like screams Albedo.
So I can
even
kind of
if it's
see,
probably not
since Anubis is hoping for Sino, I'm actually hoping for Albedo to actually come to Fontaine.
good.
For a business, who knows? We will never know what's going on in the future, but I'm hoping for Albedo to show up in the future. They just come by Fontaine to see how things are. And who knows, what if that house is actually from a member of the Hexen Circle, and Alice asked Albedo to visit her for her? We'll never
maybe.
know. It's a
Yeah,
stretch,
we'll learn
because we know
eventually.
nothing.
Yeah, it is. Everything we're saying can't be counted as a stretch here. Because, we don't know really anything.
Yeah, because we're
Just
not even in
speculate.
here. This place has yet to exist yet in game. It does exist. It's just that it's non-existent for us players yet.
Yeah.
This place is extremely beautiful. Oh, look at this! Look at this little area.
that's
So this is a bit a
Yeah.
bit further from the easel and the art stuff there, because you actually see here that you can actually see that little thing in the corner here. So yeah, I think that is what it is. Like, you get closer to it. This is it.
Yeah. That's definitely like the same shot, but like, just decided to do a zoom in here.
Yeah, but what is that on the table though?
Probably some fruits. Fair to
Possibly.
guess.
But would it be just left there for all eternity?
Yeah, sure, why not? I could see that happening in a video
If
game.
I had to be honest, I'm hoping for Zhao to at least leave Liyue for once, but I know how he is. He's gonna be like, I'm not leaving Liyue. I'm staying.
doubt it.
No matter what. But for once, I just want
doubt
Zhao to at least just leave Liyue at least once. He could just go to Mondstadt, and that's already good enough. At least just leave Liyue once. But knowing how dutiful he is, that ain't gonna happen.
I don't
Unless
think so.
unless Zhongli asks him to.
only if
to come
Zhongli
with him.
asked him to leave for some reason.
I feel like he
I don't think
would
he would
leave if
leave
Zhongli
voluntarily.
asked him to accompany. Because I don't think Zhao could just walk off and be like, fine, I'll go. Yeah, if he doesn't have a good reason enough, I'm pretty sure Zhao ain't gonna leave. He'll just plant his foot into Liyue, and he ain't leaving. But for once, I really am
Yeah.
hoping for Zhao to at least leave Liyue. Has
Me
any of
too.
the Adepti ever leave Liyue?
No.
Yeah, so
They
can
are
we at
bound
least
to
have
that place
one
by choice.
Adeptus to leave Liyue for once? Like, Yanfei, Yanyu?
I mean, my
Anyone?
Yanfei is a lawyer, and she doesn't really care about, like,
Yeah,
Contract.
Yanfei literally
Well,
says that
well,
her work
that-
does take her away from Liyue at times, so she does
Yeah.
leave. We just never saw it.
I'll say, she doesn't appear here yet, but I wish Yanfei actually appears during the Archon Quest to help us out.
That would be great because we really need someone with who knows the law.
Yeah. If that doesn't happen, I think she's definitely going to appear in that future event in Fontaine, for sure.
Zhongli and Zhao doing Wimbledon. I'm pretty sure Zhao's gonna yell.
Oh boy.
I'm sure Zhao's just gonna possibly like secretly riot because he doesn't like being around like festivals.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure even with Zhongli, it's
So-
gonna take a lot just to ask Zhao to actually follow him like outside of Liyue. I mean, I feel like with Zhongli, it won't be that much. Like, it won't be that hard to ask him, but it's still gonna be a good long talk to give him the reasons why he should go. You know how Zhao is. He needs a good reason for
we
you
know.
to make him do something like this. I'm just surprised he listened to Hu Tao during Lantern, right?
I mean, he was in a really awkward position.
That's true, but still.
Venti was there, Zhongli was there. He knew all of them, but technically he was the most famous out of everyone because he was the adept of the Shao and all that. Everyone was just merely mortals, kinda. But he knew everything. He was like not knowing what to do basically.
I just love the baton passing on who gets to light up the candle at the end there. It's like, you do it. No. That person did so much for us. They should do it. No. The other person did so much for us even more. So they should do it. It's funny. They're just passing the baton and who lights up the candle. Just a simple gesture of lighting up a candle. So much hassle.
Yeah. So much hassle. Oh boy.
But who do you hope to see in Fontaine in the future, Dad? Other than Yanfei, of course.
You want to see Fontaine? Cookie would be interesting as well.
What?
Cookie Shinobu.
Ooh! I mean, Shinobu did study law in Liu. What if Shinobu comes over with Yanfei?
Yeah, or we just have both of them together again.
Yeah, since Yanfei is her her mentor, the one who actually taught during when she was a substitute accordingly. Yanfei was a substitute and she was teaching the class, and Shinobu happened to be in that class. So it'd be amazing that Yanfei actually sent an invite to Shinobu, sent a letter asking Shinobu if she wants to come over to Fontaine with her to study more about law. And then they come over to see the traveler being named a fugitive.
Yeah.
I hope the characters learn that it's always fugitive first before a hero. I think it's evident here that we're named we're kind of assassins, because I think they think we tried to attempt killing Lynette. But we'll get to that part later.
We will see. These trainers are really deceiving. Crab,
Hi, big
crab,
guy.
Desert and crab. Desert, crab. See? Underground area, desert,
I
crab.
keep missing. I just want that guy to actually... There we go. I'm pretty sure
Crab,
this is the guy we have to fight to
crab.
get Linny's stuff.
Yeah, fire crab.
Yeah, fire crab. I'm pretty sure he's at the border between the desert and Fontaine, unless it's somewhere underground in Fontaine to be able to find him, but who knows?
Yeah, but he looks cool. Don't have too much to say. He's just a cool fire crab.
He looks scary. I'm pretty sure he's gonna look scary.
A crab, Dorena.
I went a bit too far. Here we go. The Millazine. There we go. I remember the word Millazine.
The Millazine village, whatever the name is going to be.
Yeah, it's the Millazine
No,
village. It is underground of Fontaine. This is where the Millazine lives.
I was going to say Kakariko village, but no, that's the normal people village. Kokiri Forest, there you go.
Ooh.
I know it's not a forest, it's underground, but it reminds me.
I mean, I would say it's a grove. I say it's a grove.
Yeah, it feels like underground, but I do like the house designs. Like the underground.
I do love the house designs. They look so cute. I don't know why, but it reminds me of a dwarf. In a way.
Another wild connection, it actually reminds me a little bit of the Smurfs.
The Smurfs. Perfect! The Smurfs! That would fit. That would fit better. You Smurfs.
Yeah, but I do like it. I like this region. It's really nice. I am so interested to see their lore.
Yeah, I think I would love
really
to
different.
explore the Millazine village here. Oh.
I do wonder if this place is going to be accessed kind of similar to how the Arnar quest, or it's going to be open from the get-go. I didn't be wondering.
Or trolls. I mean, I see Smurfs more than trolls. I was thinking of dwarves, but then when you said Smurfs, it opens up a whole new
Yeah,
world.
since Smurfs, because they look way too cute to be trolls, Way too tiny as well.
Yeah. What is this place? It's like a... The way how the seats are put, it looks like a cathedral in a way.
Yeah, I was
Is
gonna
this
say,
like
a
Old
church
Fontaine's
maybe, yeah.
cathedral or something? Because
It could be.
it looks overgrown.
I do like the lighting.
Yeah, the lighting is
through
very
the window
good.
on it.
It's so pretty. Oh, there's also a destroyed wall here. Like a destroyed wall right over here.
It could be a ruin, maybe.
Yeah, so this could be like an old building of Fontaine. The old Fontaine. And, oh, here's Freminette. Here's Freminette.
Some time at the bottom
There it
of the
is.
sea. In peace.
He came from underwater, so I think it is like an underwater place. So it could be Old Fontaine.
There it is, Freminette.
So yeah, Freminette, yearning for unseen depths, alone under the cold light of stars. So here's the thing, I'm pretty sure I said it already, but I see albedo in Freminette.
Really?
Yeah, I see albedo in Freminette. Because like albedo doesn't like to talk to people too much. He sees it as a hassle as well, just like Freminette. He prefers to talk with his flowers or like just his beakers since he likes to study a lot. I think Freminette likes to study a lot about the underwater because he likes to swim a lot, and since he is a diver of his own accord. Yeah, his vision is at his hip, literally right here. He's hiding under his coat. his coat.
Yeah, basically his thigh, right? High thigh, I would say that, right? I'm mistaking it. Also, a little bit side note, I didn't know this, but apparently, Freminette's VA, at least English one, I don't know about Japanese, is a guy called I think it's Paul Castro Jr. I think that's his name. Unless I'm totally butchering his name. If it is, I'm sorry. But he actually is a relatively new VA that he did the protagonist of New World Live Ends With You. I would say he did a good job. And now listening like Freminette's voice, I think he's doing a really good job with his voice as well.
Yeah.
Just pointing it out because like Neo is a really good game and he did a really good job.
I
with
love
that
how
game,
in
and he's doing a really
this
good job here as
he's
well.
using not even an ascended bell, so I think this is like level 20 or level 40, not ascended
Wow,
to 50.
would you look at that? Not even ascended bell.
It's not ascended because an ascended bell is white, not black.
Oh yeah.
Just like his splash art. See, this one is an ascended bell. This
Wow.
one is not.
Wow, just look at that.
He's just fighting with not even a level 50.
Yeah. Look at that. They trying to trick us. Just like that.
So,
Oh, yeah, but
is
also,
there
I
like
like
a
it anyways,
cryo infusion for him?
Yeah, I think he has crying fusion. Honestly, there's a part later when the penguin goes and feels like he's going to explode. I thought for sure it would work kind of similar to how Eula burst work. Like explodes and do physical damage, but I don't think it is. I think it's just the new thing of Fontaine. But I thought it was going to be something like that when like you got a lot of pressure, which is his ability, I think. Like this scene, you know, like you see the penguin going, like I thought it was going to be physical, but I think it's just that like new system in Fontaine that the characters can, you know, have elements and switch stuff up or something like that.
Yeah.
I do like
Oh
the
no,
helmet,
he
though.
has two
When he goes to burst into the
helmets.
helmet.
He has two helmets.
Yeah,
He has
I do
two
like the helmet though.
helmets.
Yeah.
Who
I
knew?
kind of wish he used his helmet while, like, you going underwater, but oh well.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I know, it would be kind of nice having, like, he using the hat.
Yeah, I know. I also thought about it, like, is he gonna use his helmet when he's swimming? But no. Wonder what happens if Shao swims. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even like swimming.
Yeah.
I think Zhao prefers the wind than the water. Because you know how he is.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't
Yeah,
like
maybe.
to swim. Oh, who knows? You can't always judge. Also, apparently, there's gonna be possibly a new voice line. Like if you, like if they, Like, you know how you switch party members? You know how when they
Yeah.
join, like when you choose that character in your party, it counts as joining party, so they have a joining party voice. But apparently, there's a possibility that they're gonna add the leaving party voice line. Possibility. I don't know if it's really true.
I see. I see.
It's gonna be so sad because some of them will be like, "Aw."
Yeah.
Because again, by contract,
feel
like
guilty.
by world wise, we are basically at like every character we get is basically us like asking them to help us, like they have like a contract in a way where we ask them for help and they would take time from their busy schedules to actually go out with us, exploring, fighting enemies, like just do anything.
Yeah.
But it'll be sad to just hear them like leaving the party because you're putting them away. It's gonna hurt. Just not using the characters already hurts me. Like I want to build a lot of the characters that I have. It's just that I never have the time. I just want to focus one at a time. But nope.
I see.
But yeah, his burst.
Yeah.
It doesn't really show much. It just shows that he basically just throws his burst and that's it.
I think the burst works almost like a transformation state that makes his skill, I think, stronger. I'm pretty sure that's what the burst does.
Really?
Like, it just makes his skill stronger. Yeah, that's what I heard anyway. If I'm not mistaken, with the explanation what a Feminet does. You attack, use the burst, then you do attack again, and apparently it does more damage.
Oh.
Kind of like maybe like a Edo situation or Noel. Of course, it doesn't convert like to cryo damage. I think the skill does that, but from what I heard, like it just boosts his damage. I don't know exactly how, because they don't show the numbers or like the right descriptions, but it just does that.
Yes. Oh, look at this tunnel.
Yeah, they're gonna show more later, a little bit here and there, but I think they did a really good job with the underwater places.
Mm-hmm.
We still need to go and see how they get like they explaining like it looks good. I wonder how it's going to feel while swimming underwater.
Yeah, that is true. Also, you see how if you basically listen carefully, well, you can't really because the audio is too quiet for you. But if you actually hear Freminet's line here in the trailer, you actually can basically put him together with Albedo. So I feel like in the future, that's why one of the reasons why I'm hoping for Albedo to show up in Fontaine, because I can see Albedo and Freminet can actually like get along.
I see. But yeah, I'll say I also like Fishnado. Fishnado is super neat.
Oh, the School of Fishies. It's so pretty.
Yeah, fish.
I will say this
Fishnado.
with the way how I paused it, I can kind of see the 2D like style.
Yeah, the 2D fish. I mean, it's fine. Like it's just like because we paused it, like it's close. I get it, but it's cool. I like the 2D fish.
Yeah.
The tornado fish, you know that.
Even the sun is soft on the eyes.
The sun is soft on the eyes. These fossils
Fishnado, yay! So that the what is?
soft on the eyes.
Wait, what's the name of those creatures in English?
These
I don't know.
Like
Walruses?
I know there.
Walruses?
I know there's a similar. Is it? I mean, I know there's a similar animal in real life.
It's either a walrus
But
or a seal. I'm pretty sure it's a walrus.
Walrus. Oh, it's a walrus. But it looks really cute, and I think that one with the blue light is the one that we can get the ability from what they explained in the live stream. You can apparently in underwater get the ability to other creatures to use it for puzzles and defeating enemies. So I'm pretty sure that's why that one is blowing up, because you can steal his abilities. I'm pretty sure.
fossils are all that's left of
And maybe teaching the other ones to swim, I guess. Then we have this place, which is, I think is a
Looks like
another underwater dungeon, a palace, I guess.
this could be Old Fontaine. Because this looks like the
Could
building, like this looks like one of the buildings in the Fontaine, like in the city of Fontaine. Does it not?
I mean, could be. He has a similar design. Like, oh,
It's either a seal or a walrus snow.
actually,
It's either or. But yeah, this could be Old Fontaine. Because it does have the aesthetics of a palace or a castle by that matter. But who knows? We don't know anything until we get there. All we know is there is an old city of Fontaine.
yeah.
And by the prophecy, New Fontaine will soon to be just like Old Fontaine. I feel like they built the New Fontaine above Old Fontaine. That's why it's elevated.
makes sense.
They covered up the Old Fontaine with like walls of the waterfalls.
It could be, but that would be a lot of work as well.
When you have an Archon, it won't take that long.
I mean, yeah, but even so,
Or they asked Morax for help. Since he can level mountains, like he could create mountains for himself. He could have like the Hydra Archon could have asked Morax to like make those walls, and then the Hydra Archon could just fill up the area with water, and that's how it began.
I mean, maybe.
Because I will say, I feel like Fontaine and Liyue will work together because one's justice, the other's contracts. Wouldn't that mean they work close together?
I mean, maybe.
Contracts and
Don't
law will
know
work together
yet.
very well.
I know, yeah, but like we need to see like what kind of relationship like Zhongli had with the previous Hydra Archon and this new one as well. To see like they have some kind of connection now.
I wonder what the old Hydra Archon is like. Are we gonna get it the same way how Rukadabata is? Like, not the whole getting erased out of existence. It's just stories about the old Hydra Archon throughout the Archon quest. Congrats on your C6 Rosaria.
Oh, great! So C6 Rosaria. Congrats.
Yeah, on your second account
Yeah.
too.
Ooh. Yeah, this place looks really neat.
Beautiful creatures.
Can't wait to explore it. And it shows the scene, which is nothing too much. The other thing he's saying that's like a little ominous, I would say.
The lighting is just beautiful.
Yeah, the line is really good.
Yeah, and then we
the
see
sun, like-
fishes just swimming around as if we're literally on real life underwater. There's real sea plants. There's of course some seaweed here, or seagrass, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's just seaweed
Yeah, probably is.
Before the rest of the world
or sea kelp.
becomes part of this underwater museum too.
Wait, becomes
Yeah, it
part of
says
this
that,
underwater
like,
museum.
Becomes part of this underwater museum too.
Yeah, it's a pretty subtle way of his saying, I wonder when everything is going to get engulfed in waters in
Yeah,
in the ocean
just,
and all
this
that.
is also one of the
It's a
reasons why I
pretty subtle way
say
of saying it.
Fremina is like Albedo, because Albedo also talks about things like this.
Yeah, just casually said that. I was like, wait, what? Did you just really say that?
Yeah, so that's why I say, what would happen if Fremina and Albedo actually met? Would they talk about these things like this?
I mean,
So
maybe.
casually talk about how the world might end.
Yeah. Casually said it.
Oh no, and we switch back to this look, but this time it looks like somebody's drowning. Like they were swimming
Yeah,
normally
yeah,
and then
I
they
think
just
it's a-
fall in the water.
Okay, so they showed this scene, and at first when I saw it, I was like, who is this person? Do we know it? But then after I finished like the event, I thought, I wonder if it's some kind of Oceanid somehow.
Yeah, I also thought about it too. Like, what if it's another Oceanid?
Yeah, not exactly the same one, of course, but a different one. Also, can I just say, it's the first time we saw Trevor do this whole trailer. Like, we're kind of the half of it, and just now we're seeing Traveler.
Yeah,
I
Traveler's
don't
just
feel-
standing there. But this creature is saying, wait, who am I? Did they lost
maybe
their
lost his
memories?
memory or something.
Wait.
He's
who
probably
am I?
lost his memory.
And then the last thing they
Because-
see is the Traveler. Oh, and we
they
switch
show
to
this?
the Gentle Bot and the Lady Bot. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I'm
this
not
is
gonna
where
lie.
you get boss materials for Lynette and
Yeah.
Freminette, because Gentle Bot, as in the guy bot, he's Animo, while the Lady Bot is Cryo.
Cryo, yeah. I'll say when I first saw them, I didn't even notice they were enemies, like going to be bosses. I didn't think, oh, they look kind of pretty.
Yeah, we
But
all
they
thought
showed
it's like
later
just a
in the live stream,
spectacle
like,
in
wait,
Fontaine,
are
like it's
bosses?
just a show, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just a show that the people of Fontaine put for people. So that's what we thought at first, but then, well, except for me, I already thought I was like, I swear these are the bosses. Like literally straight, I was like, I swear these are the bosses. We're dead.
Yeah. I didn't get first. I got surprised when they showed it. Oh, wait. Are you two the bosses? What? It's because the way they frame it, this whole scene here. Like, they feel like just dancing casually, but not doing any actual attacks, so it didn't even hit me. Oh yeah, they are the bosses.
Isn't Ladybot Animal? No, I'm pretty sure Ladybot is Cryo. The Gentle Bot is Animal. Right? Oh, let me.
I don't fully remember.
Let me
so,
let me
yeah.
do some research.
Okay.
Icewind Sweet. A gift from the Fontaine Research Institute. It is composed of two pieces, Dirge of Coppelia and Nemesis of Coppelius. So, the Ladybot's name is Dirge of Coppelia, and the guy bot is Nemesis of Coppelius. So we see them just skating and dancing. Okay, I'm showing this to chat. This is work. This is bad. Okay, so I'm showing this on stream. I don't know if it's showing it
Okay.
for you. Is it showing for you?
Hmm? Oh, I see it. That's in the way.
So here's the boss.
Yeah.
Here's
What-
these two.
When they show it, I was like, wait, what? They're actually bosses? Oh my god.
So as it says here, Dirge of Coppelia and Nemesis of Coppelius. I'm pretty sure Coppelia is the lady and Coppelius is the guy. So they're just dancing, skating, and dancing. Simply just dancing and skating.
Oh, gracious. Oh my god.
So let's see, the story here on the bottom. After the mechanic Merlidet took over, he modified the duo into combat mecha. The mecha duo now help the mechanic collect combat data, and this has become their major function. Oh! So I was wrong. So Snow's right. The Coppelia is the Animo, while Coppelius is the Cryo. So I switched that around.
Oh, I see.
And that's what their move is. Like, together they attack with Cryo and Animo. It's called Icewind Sweet, which is what the boss's names are. And of course the Ladybot can swirl Cryo. See, Coppelia has teal and Coppelius has ice blue. I guess?
Interesting.
Oh yeah, I see it now. I see the little color designs on them.
Yeah, the small color designs there, showing their elemental abilities. They show the show. We can see Paimon and Traveler on the first seat because, of course, we are friends with the magician in the show.
Oh yeah, it's right down here. And here's Novilette.
Yeah, I was going to say. Wait, is that? Oh yeah.
So yeah, I guess this is during their show. Lynette is already sitting up here. Linny is, of course, welcoming everyone and, of course, getting the whole thing set up.
Yeah.
And then it would switch back and forth between this the show here and then the two Coppelia and Coppelius.
Yeah.
It looks by
It's a
looking
great
here, it
tension,
looks like Lynette is nervous in a way. Does she not?
I mean, yeah, it looks worried about something. Definitely worried about something.
We've been trying
I guess this is
does
just their
this.
water trick, like their usual water trick.
to find out how the order
Yeah.
So she's just swimming around normally. Novila is behind us. I'm pretty sure Novila is just a few seats next to us, not really behind us.
Then they talk about this. That the system apparently judges people. What's up? Yeah,
We've been
it's
trying to find out how the oratories operate.
yeah the arteries. Yeah, arteries, right?
Yeah, Ortris.
Arteries. Yeah, and that doesn't sound good. I'm just going to say that a system like proves says people are guilty or not guilty. It doesn't sound really good.
Yeah,
It's
because
kinda
what
when we
if
heard about
the
Akasha.
yeah, what if somebody like changes the system to make it go the opposite?
Yeah.
Like do the opposite. Like
Yeah, it
that
seems-
person's not really guilty, but because of it being tampered with into it saying the opposite, it's that person is guilty. Or like if somebody from their side are to be called into trial, they could make this like tamper with the system again, saying they're not guilty.
Yeah. It looks a lot of like you can exploit easily the system. It feels like, which is always going to be a problem.
Just like the Akasha.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same story. It like his judgment is absolute. He's always right. No one can question it. Blah blah blah. Then we're going to learn it. But yeah, I'll be tampering with it to manipulate it for my advantage or something.
Like they tampered with it so
Yeah,
much
like
to the point
symbolism,
where
like-
the whole thing is on a pause. Because all the gears here just stopped. It just stopped turning. Oh, sorry, Snow.
What's wrong? What did they say?
Now I accidentally thought that Snow says Navila is behind us, when in reality Snow said Navila is beside us. I think it's just a few seats beside us, as if he wants to sit
Yes,
next to us.
It's probably a little bit, but it's by the left, if I'm not mistaken. It's just
Yeah.
a little bit.
So yeah, this entire clock
But yeah, I
just
do like
stopped.
Yeah, they're like symbolism, like the system not working and being like stuck, I guess. And of course, the working like the clock doesn't not working properly as well because of it. Then Navia appears again to grace us all and talk about the rain, which I think is just symbolic to say, oh, something bad is coming.
That or it never rained before.
It could be. Like, it could also
Because
be
isn't
something
rain
like
with
that, like,
robots
in
all over
rain,
the city is a bad thing?
I mean, theory, but I'm pretty sure this road is supposed to be waterproof or something,
Raining.
for the most part.
So this is outside the opera house. It looks very pretty.
Mm.
It looks very pretty.
We must know all we can about
And then I think this is
the
where
station's secrets
Linny
in order to deal with that
is
trauma
figuring
center.
out that something's wrong. Like start feeling like something is wrong, and then it switched to Lynette, seeming to have trouble. Like somebody did something inside the water, or that they from afar they kind of manipulate the hydro, as in the water inside the tank here to act up, to a point where it's causing her to drown.
You gotta be kidding.
Mm.
As we can see, your traveler and
happens,
Parmen are of course
yeah.
very shocked.
Yeah.
And then this whole thing fell.
Well, it fell and broke, and then Lynette is like gone. And like, wait, what? Like, where is she exactly?
And we can see here that a lot of people are also very shocked.
Charges have now been pressed.
And since Novilette is here, he's putting everything down on trial. Let's see, I think the rain could also be bad for Fontaine because of the rising sea levels in Fontaine. But possibly. It looks like she was dissolving, like that was her clothes only. No?
I mean, yeah. She don't know for sure yet.
A trial.
And they put it. I won't say they put us on trial, but we don't know about that.
Yeah, you
Don't
know
even
what?
know
Now I
it's
think I
about
can
that.
see it.
It's
I can see it. I think the courthouse and the opera house is actually the same thing, because as you can see
Yeah.
from where Novilette stands, it literally is the seats in the opera house.
And as such,
I think
each
the
trial
opera house is just the whole court part is covered with the giant curtains. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Just the shots I get.
Therefore, you would be wise.
Oh boy!
So the authority of this
shows.
entire place is full of robots. And it's multiple
Yeah,
elements,
which-
because judging by these guys has pyro and there's electro.
Everything
There's just Corinne
I
walking
think there's
from
different as
behind.
well later.
you know. and
Walking
seek
from behind. I
the
want to say
protection
something,
of
but
the gods.
I'll wait it for later. The different scene. Also, we show here. Now they have been out. We are kind of disorientated for some reason. We don't know what happened. Maybe we were fighting first without their help. Then we got overwhelmed. Then she came to help us out.
Also, yes, she has
I don't-
the, what was it called again? The very sword that is the 4-star sword that is defense.
White blind, right?
Oh, it's
The
white
defense
blood.
sword, yeah.
I
Issa
I don't
also
think
uses-
that's ascended.
Yeah, which wasn't around the time that.
And of course, the guards have dual
my lord.
blades.
Yeah, oh my gosh, just like Ito and all that. Yeah. It's just like 1-star guards or something, maybe 2 stars if I stretch a little bit. So no 3-star to 4-star weapon for them. Just 2 blades.
So these bots are called
You don't have yet.
Gardamex.
Yeah. I just called them mecha, but oh well.
It's a whole
So there's the Geo vision.
Confirm. Continue to show her designs. It's really cool.
But
Show
yeah,
all
the
the-
traveler's
all her
overwhelmed. What
true
if it's
body parts.
because you know how the Gardamax here are mostly well, from what we see here are Pyro and Electro. What if the traveler accidentally got hit by both Pyro and Electro, causing them overloaded, and that's why they're a bit overwhelmed because they got hit by Pyro and Electro at the same time. That could be it as well.
It could be.
Dual blades at its finest. It's not enough for the traveler to use dual blades. Even the bodyguards have to use dual blades. Suck it up.
army of Gardamex. I believe this.
Isn't it a look at Farina? You can also saw like this place is all like very dark, so you can actually see the darker eye and then the lighter eye. A bit better here? So it's not just lighting? Because it's literally just dark? Dad? 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 Oh. I still can't hear you. I don't hear anything. Should I be the one to leave and come back? Because I don't hear anything. Oh. Hello? I still don't hear anything.
Oh. Hello.
Oh, hello?
Hello.
There we go.
I don't know what happened. I think I moved by accident and unplugged the only the mic part of the headset, but only the mic. It was impressive because they're basically. But yeah, I was able to hear you. We were talking about Farina and the different eyes. Oh yeah, I was like, oh yeah, her eyes are different. You can see here and all that. But I was hearing you. You just wasn't able to like, hear me.
Yeah. So what do you have to say?
No, we're just talking about oh yeah, you can definitely see her eyes are different. Even the light is different on that.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty much it. It was pretty much just saying what I thought at this moment. Also, when did you stop not hearing me?
When I'm looking at Navia, like you were saying something and it kind of cut off, and then when I talk about Farina, and that's when I realized like you're not talking at all.
Oh, okay. So I guess it didn't cut too much stuff.
As I said,
But
it's not enough that the Traveler has dual blades, have bodyguards with dual blades. This is great.
I mean, yeah, I think I was just saying, oh yeah, but like it's no plays, you know. But yeah, it doesn't say
The most powerful weapon in the game.
Yeah, see.
Whole army of Gardamex.
I also love Navia's eye. There's like a small star in them.
It's a whole army of Gardamex.
Like you see here, there's a little
Ooh, there
small
is.
star.
Oh yeah, there is.
It's so
the
pretty.
side.
I also
Oh,
love the
the
flower
two of them
arrangements in
actually,
her head. It looks nice.
You know, her design looks pretty cool. The black with the blonde and all the stuff, and
So she's
the blue
not
jewel.
really fully yellow. She does have dark colors on her, but it works well with the yellow.
I believe
Yeah.
this is indeed the
There's Chlorine. So what is it that you wish to say about Chlorine?
Oh yeah. Well, as you can see, is indeed the weapon that I forgot the name.
Iron Sting.
If you go back a little bit, you can definitely see Iron Sting. Yeah,
it's a whole army.
it's definitely
of
Iron
Gardamex.
Sting.
I believe
I was gonna see other
this
stuff, but
is
like,
indeed
oh yeah. Before that, I was going to say yeah, she's saying this is indeed the finale. I was like, what? It's just like the beginning, like what? Maybe Act 2, maybe like why you mean the finale? But besides that,
There
there's
you go.
something I wanted to say. Maybe there was one more, but I forgot about it because it's been here for a while. But I was going to say in a later scene, which is related to the first scene that she appeared in the trailer. But I want to say something now.
Yeah.
Okay, say it then, Raiden.
Wait, what are we supposed to say? Aren't you supposed to
I
say
mean,
something?
I asked you, do you want to say something now? I'll say something, but I want to wait for a later scene that she's going to appear. Just a little.
So apparently, according to the Dawei and of course the developers, apparently Chlorine is the one person that Child really wishes to duel with. Like, you know how she's like the master duelist? Child really wants,
Yeah,
like,
I know.
like just basically yearning to fight with her. The inner bloodlust of wanting fights, it's there. It just wants to fight her.
I see.
So yeah, that's what I
probably
was
shows how
going to
strong
say
she is
about
as
her.
well.
That is because I don't really know that much detail on her.
Okay.
Indeed, the finale.
Oh, back to these two
Finale, it
dancing.
shows them dancing.
Yeah.
Beloved drama while turning a
They talk
blind
about
eye to the suffering of the
criticizing the
In
system
your
itself.
eyes, the value of
Like, you care about drama and all that, about turning the blind eye to people,
Yeah, Navilette, you know
like
he
people
is.
suffering. They show someone throwing, what I assume are dendro bullets.
I'm pretty sure the Gardamax here are basically different elements. Like they create them to be like working with different elements. Like there are some units that would be electro, some units are pyro, some units are dendro. I'm pretty sure there are some units that are cryo and hydro and even animo even. Who knows?
your eyes, the value of a
Yeah.
Oh, we see Navia here with
They show Navia go in.
blind eye to the suffering of the people.
Yeah,
in
white
your
blind.
eyes, the value
Yeah, there we go. And of course,
White
it
blind.
seems here that her bodyguards are actually
Also,
worried, like she just ran off. Oh, also one more thing about Chlorine.
shouldn't be.
Apparently, Chlorine and Navia have a bad taste with each other.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Like, I don't know the reason, but apparently they have.
I think they tried to point it out in Overture, where Chlorine actually aimed her gun at Navia.
And because that is so ambiguous, you can really tell if it's that or if there's another reason for it.
I mean, Navia
kinda
literally
hard
made a
to tell, at
smirking,
least-
taunting face at Chlorine as she shot her.
I mean, yeah, but like I don't take those stuff like 100% serious. It could be just for the show, you know.
Yeah, but here, yeah, there we go. They actually hate, like, they actually dislike each other. Don't know if it's actually hate, but dislike each other
Okay.
is there.
Okay, but there's something I want to say. I think it's the next scene.
of a human life is
Okay.
Wait, she-
It's basically the scene that I want to say.
she's a
When, when she first appeared, in the beginning of that scene, yeah, I want to say about this. When she appeared in the first scene, like she walking with her electro sword, first thing I thought maybe she's leading the robots to us because she's going to our planet or something. But then like it could be totally possible because it is kind of framing like Clorinda and Clorinda, whatever. I forgot to say their name properly. And Navi are fighting together, like not together, fighting against each other. But then I saw this scene, so I do wonder if it's actually the opposite. Like we are getting surrounded by all the robots, but then her came around and decided, you know what, I'm going to help everyone. So then she comes around, like the guard is like the robots didn't notice her because why wouldn't they? So then she started like destroying everyone. But here they're kind of framing like they're fighting against each other, but they're actually like helping each other out. Because it feels like she's just attacking all the robots out and all that.
yeah.
But it could also be a trick. Like it could just be destroying them because why not? Like just evil, not evil, but just destroying them because she can, I guess. But or she's just in the way and she is trying to do something with it as well. But it definitely feels like she's not 100% against us. At least just because of this scene. Because when you go fast, it definitely feels like they're opposing forces. But if you pause a little bit, you can definitely see like she also destroying the robots.
I mean, you can actually see the sparks here, and her sword just passed by it because of the
Yeah.
electro on it. But yep, there she
I'm
goes.
just wondering if it's going to be kind of like a Kujo Sakara situation, you know? Like she helped us a little bit at the beginning of Inazuma, but she was still with Raiden, or it's going to be something more like she's straight up just helping us. Also, that impact was really good. This whole scene of Navia like hitting the robot and the robot trying to defend against the blade and all that. It's a really cool scene.
Yeah.
And so is the other one with Florinda just cutting everyone with Electro.
Slice them in half.
Yeah. I do wonder if her... I think it's more cinematic, but I do wonder what she's going to be doing. Because they gave her White Blind, and they gave Clorinda...
Iron Sting.
Iron Sting. So I do wonder if it means they're going to appear a little bit later, because they don't have, 5-star weapons for them still. Of course, like, they could already have it, it just didn't show in this trailer. Who knows?
Like Dia.
Yeah, like, because Dia already had...
They
like,
didn't
Dia
even show
had
it
it
for
since-
Alhaitham. They showed it for Dia, but only that little split frame second.
Yeah. Alhaitham as well. He had like a 4-star weapon until they decided to make
Yeah,
that
Alhaitham
really
has
cool
the
weapon
new
for him.
4-star weapon, Zyphos Moonlight.
Yeah. But like Sato, for example, had always had his signature weapon ever since like the beginning, so
Yeah.
they're also that, but we'll see. Maybe this trailer was made like a long not a long time ago, but a while ago, so they didn't have like the design ready yet.
Yeah,
Which
possibly.
could be the reason, I guess, but we'll see.
And of course,
And then
Child.
we saw our boy.
Yes.
Our boy reappearing after forever ago.
I think the last time, like,
appearance in the main story was, like,
story-wise...
1.1 was 1.1. Like the main story, the main story was 1.1.
Oh, yeah.
and
He
the
was...
event was
main
2.2.
story-wise, yeah, he was last seen in 1.1 during Lewis' Arc Conquest. But event-wise... When?
Was 2.2 during the Shiki Taishu event. When
No,
the first
wasn't there
hotel
an event
rerun.
where he's with Yoimiya?
What was there? I think there was, but I don't remember that event.
Yeah, it was
I think I heard
he
someone
was
saying
actually in it's in 3.3 actually. He's actually came to Inazuma
Oh,
to
yeah.
look again for Scaramouche, but because 3.3 is where Scaramouche deleted himself, he doesn't even remember why he's even in Inazuma. He's like, "Huh, what am I doing here? Odd." And then he thought it was like
there
maybe
an
he
event,
came
though?
over just to buy stuff for his siblings and his family, the usual stuff.
I see.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine.
So
They
Child is
criticized
looking at
the
Navilet
system because of course
because this is just how. So yeah, this is
Yeah.
how justice is done in Fontaine. So the justice system is slightly corrupted. It means like it's kind of pointing that way. Like the justice system is
As
a
it
bit
would,
corrupted.
of course, like we knew about that. It was going to be anyway. Like, I
Yeah,
think
it's
no one
true.
was surprised by that. It was always going to be corrupt or broken in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
What a joke.
They criticizes. It looks a little troubled,
Your rules.
maybe because he knows who the child is or something. Or
Wait.
You know
I
about
heard.
that one?
I actually saw this. It was on Cham's stream. Somebody pointed it out. But hold on. We're just gonna
What?
go.
Which part?
We're just gonna go this. Okay, we're just gonna go back a little bit. I know if we're able to see it.
Okay.
But hopefully we're actually able to see it. It sounds weird when you're putting this on slow-mo and then they just start talking. It sounds weird.
yeah.
Wait, I think it's when Child was jumping down. Hold on.
It is. I mean, it was definitely at the theater, which we don't know which scene is going to be because they like to trick us with these trailers, but
Who knows?
I still remember during I think it was 3.0 trailer that they show Tainari's story quest and the end of Act 1 like the same scene together, and at the time I thought, wait, is that guy like a robot or something? You're turning into a robot? Because the way they framed that scene, but no, it was just two different scenes put together. For a while, I thought, oh wait, is someone going to turn into a
Oh,
robot? But
I
no,
saw
it's
it.
not.
I saw it. I saw it. Hold on. Let me try to
What?
pause it at the right
What
time.
was it? Show impact. He jumps.
There it is. There it is.
Okay.
Child's vision is missing.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, his vision is not. He usually puts his vision at where his outfit parts, like how his top that he's wearing, it shows off of like, it parts off when at the end, and that's where his vision is. That's where he usually leaves it. And if you look at here, it's not there. Usually you would actually see a bit of a blue shine there. It's not there.
So what? Do you think he missed it? Like something
No one
happened?
knows.
Like,
It's not there. You make it sound like that.
I mean, you don't know. Like it should be there, but it just isn't. Is there another sheen that maybe it shows a little bit?
Yeah, there it is. It's not
More?
there. It's not
I
there.
think it's kind of hard. Oh yeah. So that's weird. Though, why isn't there?
It's gone. Where did it go? Because when he, like, I feel like if his vision is there, when he just uses little hydro blades, yeah, he straight off switched to his delusion form.
I mean, yeah, but like, we don't know like how the scene actually plays out in game. It always takes a little bit of grain of salt, because it also could always be, oh yeah, someone just forgot to put the vision there for some stupid reason. Do I think it's that?
I don't think they would do
I
that.
don't know. It could actually just mean it's not his vision, but I mean, I don't know for sure. It just cut it out. Like they made it the scene. Look it up. Like it's like the exact same scene. Which, granted, I'm pretty sure it is. It definitely has like it shows like it straight up just goes like the cryo, but yeah, like base form to electro, which must mean something. Or maybe it's just using a casual flex. Who knows?
Wait, what's this?
Uh,
You can't really see it because he's already like, if by this point it will just be a flash. Unless I could just try to get it as close as I can. This is as close I can get, but
yeah, I really can't see it. Like,
but what is this thing here? If we could get a close
you're
look,
showing me, but I really can't see it.
it's just right here. This little tiny here, like where his
If you
vision's
just
supposed to
tell
be.
me,
There's
don't worry, I'll
something
believe
else
you what
here.
it is.
That could be just his delusion, but people say his delusion and vision are basically melted together. But who knows?
Yeah. I'll say maybe it's just me having wishful thinking, but I would love to see Child have like a legacy transformation, but a second level, a stronger version that he used on us like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I
since
think it would be
people
kinda nice.
kind of make a joke that since they nerfed him, he's too easy to beat.
Yeah, I remember when people were complaining, it's too hard.
Yeah, but
and
now
they nerfed him,
they're
like, why?
basically mocking Boss Child now.
Yeah. But I would love if like there was like a different version of him, that a better version, like every single time we meet it again in our conquest. I was actually hoping for that to happen like years ago, ever since Zuma, but it never happened, so oh well.
Also, do you see here? Florina has like a Cheshire Cat smile here.
Yeah, yes.
Also, I will say this. I think I prefer Navila in the art style than his in-game look. That's just
Really,
my...
I actually heard someone say the exact opposite.
Really?
I heard someone say, "Oh yeah, his 3D model actually looks better than the 2D art."
Nah, I
I heard
prefer
someone
his
saying the
art.
exact opposite. Of that.
Also, my watch is about to die.
Oh, well.
Well, let's just deal with that later. But yeah, I think I prefer Navila, like his art style, over his 3D model, honestly.
I see. Basically, you need to wait and like see
Yes.
how it's going to be and all that.
That's just how it is to me. Also, just like I don't know if you know, but I don't know where Venti and Zhongli's little vision look comes from, but we know that that Raiden's vision, like you know the symbol of each element. You know how if you switch amongst characters, there would be like this light of the symbol of their vision that they hold would pop up where their vision is. I don't know about Zhao because I didn't look much, but apparently for Raiden it would appear at the back of her neck because that's where her symbol is. I forgot where Nahida's is. We need to have a good look at that, because I know where Venti is, or Zhongli.
You mean the vision or?
Like you switch through characters, you would see them like a light vision like in game. You don't have to be like during when you're switching out party members, but when you're like in game and you're about to run around and you're about to switch characters to fight the enemies. Yeah, there would be like I have to show you for you to understand.
Okay.
But it's gonna take a while because the game has to pop up. Her headpiece, I think. Is it really her headpiece?
Oh yeah, I mean the leaf in her head. We're talking about.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's not really her headpiece. It's just a little leaf that pops out like on the side of her head. For Nahida, I don't know where Venti's and Zhongli's are because I don't think it's their fake visions. It ain't working, sir. Now let's look through the let's look through the events first, just a teeny bit.
Yeah.
I do
Apparently they
love
have,
this
like-
poster look. I do love this poster look. Navia
Oh,
with,
yeah, it's
her,
really cool.
with her parasol. These two together. And there's
I'm
Freminet
still
just
want to
doesn't
see
even want to look at
what
us.
is this man evil? What is this man's scheme? What is his goal? Because like we're clashing with the Archon at the front, but he's just at the back, just looking at everything. I'm like, what are your plans, sir?
Yeah,
What are you trying
Novila
to
is
do
very
about
like something about him just screams I am planning something.
this? Yeah, I'm still waiting to see if he's going to be evil or not.
What is he doing? Like I feel like he is doing something behind the scenes.
I mean, definitely for sure, but like,
Let's see, Mega Mecha
Yeah.
Melee. In the Court
Oh,
of
yeah, I don't know
Fontaine,
why.
Lesca's Clockwork Workshop is preparing for a major commission, but some complications seem to have arisen. And of
Okay,
course, you get a
can you
free
say-
Bennett here.
can you say I'm a little like why? Like, why Bennett though? I get why he's teaming around him. Like this little toy is pretty much just a Bennett toy. I was like, why Bennett though? Like, doesn't everyone has a Bennett nowadays, or most people anyway?
I mean,
I do like the
the
Bennett toy, like the
developers
Bennett
themselves said
Wahamo.
that these robots in the mini game here are actually based off Bennett.
Yeah.
Also, we actually
I'll
get to
probably
see
enjoy it. I
what
just-
the Ascension books look like. It's these scrolls. It's
Yeah.
little scrolls.
The Scroll Zero. I like the mini robot Wakamoto. It was neat. Like hitting stuff there.
I saw a theory about Novilette possibly being the dragon sovereign because of his pupil shape and no visible vision on his 3D model. I could actually see that happening. Like if we look closely here, we actually get a shot of him like looking straight at him when he was
Yeah,
looking
they
at
didn't
Child.
even show his vision anywhere.
His eye color, it looks more of a rainbowish touch. Like there's a slight bit of rainbow, but it's mostly a bit of there's a bit of purple into blue, and then there's a slight tint of rainbow here. So his
Also,
eyes are literally not Conrian eyes as people think they were. They're just simply slits.
Oh, yeah, I think just small detail. I don't know if it means something, or maybe it doesn't. But he has like this brooch, this tear brooch at the
Oh, yeah,
near
here.
where his neck. But it is kind of a little red at the top and then it's blue at the rest. I don't know if it actually means something or not. Just want to point it out because it was interesting. Wait, like, why is a little bit of red though? Like, does it mean something? Design wise, or it's just like why not put a little bit of red at the brooch? I just
That
point
is
it out
something
'cause I
only
thought it was
Zhongli
interesting.
can answer, I think, when it comes to Novelet. I feel like Zhongli could tell if someone's hiding their real appearance. If they're not human. You know,
Yeah.
like dragon-wise. Because we see we don't know we see Ajda, who could possibly be the original Earth or Geo Sovereign. And then we see
I
a
don't know
pet,
for
the
sure.
Dendro Sovereign. We've never seen the Electro Sovereign. I don't know about Dvalin. It is said he was born from the heavens, meaning he's just a newborn dragon. So he could be like the descendant of the original Animal Sovereign.
Yeah. You don't know yet though.
So could he be the Hydro Sovereign in human disguise?
I mean, maybe. Maybe he is the Hydro Harkon's pet this time around.
Wow. But yeah,
Could be.
the vision could be hidden under his hair, but I don't know. Plus his pointed ears. Not as pointy as Nahida or Klee, but pointed.
Wait, that's right. He does has a little bit of pointy ears.
Yeah, not like elf-wise,
Not-
like Nahida and
yeah, not-
Klee, but just...
But definitely a little bit pointy.
I mean, the elf ears is a bit more of like a kind of like a mouth shape a little, but these kind of ears, I think
Definitely not normal ears.
fantasy wise, it does fit a dragon's fantasy wise, or goblins or
Yeah.
trolls. You never know.
Hmm.
But I think there's a bit of history as to why they chose these type of ears for Novelet. But yeah, I can kind of see the
maybe.
theory of him could possibly be the Hydro Sovereign. Because I don't think just anyone could just have the highlighted color like his hair. Because his hair, of course his hair is mainly white, but there's also streaks of blue in certain way, like certain places. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, fantasy-wise, like in stories, like you know how a lot of fantasy stories, like there's also people who made it so that that dragons could also turn into humans. I see most of it as these types of ears. And I'm a girl who loves fantasy. I love fantasy over sci-fi. Star Rail is a bit acceptable since it's half fantasy. But Honkai Impact though, it's mostly sci-fi, so I'm basically like not really fully in there. I'm basically mainly dead there. Star Rail, because of how things are in 1.2, still salty with Jingyuan, but I can accept it because I love all the dragons. Like, when it comes to dragons, I am in love. I just like Danheng as he is, but then learning about the fact that he's hiding a dragon form, I just blow up. I didn't know that was a whole thing. I didn't even watch that video until somebody pointed it out. Ay, ay, ay. So yeah, to me, if there's dragons, I'm already there. Dragons and wolves, I'm just already there. So if Navila is secretly a dragon sovereign, the Hydro dragon sovereign by that matter, this man's really kind of accepting the Archon. Or wait, what if he's the reason why the old Fontaine is underwater now?
Oh.
What if he's the one who created that prophecy and spread it around secretly? Because what if he secretly only looks like he's working well with the Archon, when in reality he doesn't really accept her, and that he wants people to fear that the future might, like the future of her ruling will cause a whole destruction of its own.
Wait, it is possible.
Right? There's so
He's
many
definitely scheming
possibilities.
We just don't know what exactly he's scheming about.
Yeah, because
If
he
he's
looks like the
evil,
guy who
if
was
he
behind
isn't.
all the scheming other than the Fatui. Even Child
Yeah.
doesn't like it. He's a harbinger. But the thing is, what if Navila is working for Aleshino behind the scenes? Well, who knows? We'll never know. We'll get there someday.
I need to wait and see.
We might meet Arlecchino in 4.1.
4.1? Yeah.
I mixed up the numbers. 1.4 was 2 years ago. 3 even.
Similar to how that happened to Claudio Torre. That they appeared in 3.1 as well. It could be a situation similar.
Also, somebody made a joke. Apparently, the harbingers like to open out their arms to talk about a huge speech, and then apparently Dawei in the 4.0 special program, aka the CEO or in such, he opened up his arms and people were like, "We should have known Dawei is Saritsa."
Oh, wow.
Who knew that the person behind the game is actually the one who is about to rule over Tibet? The harbingers are actually the writers, the scripters, the model, the 3D modelers, basically the people behind the game. That is who the Fatui are. They are actually Hoyoverse itself, and Dawei, the CEO, is actually the Saritsa. So we're going against the Hoyoverse itself. That is the true story of the game, guys. We're actually fighting Hoyoverse.
Of course. How could I have seen before?
How can we be so blind? It was right there in front of us.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to what we were supposed to do. So yeah, this whole theory of him being possibly the Hydro Sovereign is kind of out there. It would fit, because I don't think we've ever seen anyone with these kinds of eyes. Like, yeah, everyone has their special eye. Like, their special eye design, but we don't think we have ever seen anyone with eye slits like these other than Shao. And that's because he's an Adeptus. He is born as like a creature of its own. But Navilet, we know nothing. Then again, we would know nothing of anyone until we get there. Nah, ain't no way. That way is the weird villager. Also, hi, Freya. You never know. What if he's actually the Saritsa? You never know. What if the weird Hilichurl is actually the Saritsa? Going around being weird. I mean, it's oddly weird that the weird Hilichurl is blue-furred, like light blue fur, not any other color, specifically light blue fur like Cryo. The possibilities are endless. Zhongli has similar look to his eyes, and the Exuvia is a dragon, so similar pupils even if not exactly the same. That is true. The only people we see with like eye slits like these are basically Zhongli and Zhao. Is there anyone else with eye slits like these?
Not that I remember. Similar with these anyway.
I'm gonna see how Genshin is. Oh, I'm on a new business account. No. 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 Not a new business account. We're going on my account. I'm already behind on collecting my stuff. But yeah, Snow, is there anyone else with eye slits like these? Just take your time in looking through. No need to rush. Just take your time. I'm also slowly loading into Genshin right now.
Okay.
We also need to end this discussion on the right note. Not just end it willy-nilly like how Star Rails' story just ended. That is so wrong. I feel so disappointed. If they keep doing that, I'm gonna be just wow. I'm not impressed. The story is great and all, but if you're gonna end it like that, just no. That's like the worst way to hang up a cliffhanger. I'm also looking through books in the archive for something. Oh, please do. I have yet to... Should I just do a whole day of stream where I'm just looking through all the books we've gotten so far in Genshin? It could count as lore night for us. Though I'm pretty sure a lot of you are gonna fall asleep because I'll be the one reading. And you guys are just listening, and then sooner or later you guys are gonna get so bored to the point where you guys are falling asleep.
I mean, if I have nothing else to do, who knows? It depends on the day for me. Some days are way more, have way more energy than others.
I feel like we should do a lore night where we're looking through all the books, even artifacts.
Also, wait, I'm right back. I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay. The Byakuyakoku Collection Volume 5 is where you can find it. Let's see, wait. Here, according to the prophecy of old, the Dragon of Water, the ancient Lord of Bishops, will definitely descend in the form of a human. Caps to emphasize. Byakuyakoku Collection Volume 5 is where you can find it. Oh my god. Wait, isn't it didn't most people think that the Dragon Sovereign of the Hydro Sovereign is actually Kokomi? But then again, it just says it could descend into the form of a human. It didn't say who. But the thing is, people find it weird that Kokomi was born with the Hydro Vision. So yeah, let me see. Let me open it up on stream. Oh, fuck. There we go. What is going on? No. Stop it. Okay, so let me go through the archives. Open this up. Let's see. Equipment, living beings, tutorials, geography, travel, books. Books. But it would make more sense if it to be someone in the nation of Hydro. That is true.
I'm back. There you go.
Okay, let's see. Teyvat Travel Guide, Mondstadt Tower, okay, Snow found something. Here it is. Byakuyakoku Collection. Volume 5. Gimme. Okay, let's see. Question 1. What walks on 4 feet in the early morning, 2 feet during the day, and 3 feet at night? Answer. A bishop who transforms into a person to attend a ball, then breaks one of its legs, and eventually ends up walking with a cane. Huh? That's what you get from the first thing you see? Sages like this answer the most, and it is the children get it right almost exclusively. For adults, it always smells like a horrible conspiracy when a bishop turns into a human. According to a prophecy of old, the dragon of water, the ancient lord of bishops, will definitely descend in the form of a human. However, for children, the answer to the question indicates the possibility of mutual understanding. But it is not a good idea to make bishops sound adorable. Though such jokes defang the fear, they also lower the guard of the children. Dragonaires of the depths have evolved to wield the power of other elements and have hence lost their purity. As such, the dragon of water will no longer be born from among their ranks. Question 2. With only one mouth, this being sometimes has 4 feet, sometimes 2 feet, and sometimes 3 feet. Though unable to morph into other things, it is able to walk on the earth, swim in the water, and fly in the sky. The more feet it walks on, the feebler it grows. What is this being? Answer. A human. Human crawl on hands and feet as babies, walk on 2 legs as humans, and use a cane as elders. The answer is undoubtedly a human. This makes no sense. But yeah, apparently according to Snow found that in the book of the Byakugan collection, in volume 5, it literally says here that according to a prophecy of old, the dragon of water, the ancient lord of bishops, will definitely descend in the form of a human. But the thing is, people find it weird that Kokomi was born with a hydrovision. I don't know if it's true or not. If anyone has Kokomi, can you read through her story? Because I think it says it in there.
You have Kokomi.
No, I don't.
You do? Didn't you get Kokomi for him?
That's Anubis's account, not mine. I am not my account, not his.
So Kokomi and Anubis's account?
You want me to switch back to Anubis's account?
I mean, if you want.
I'm looking at her story now. Let Snow check for us. But people say Kokomi was born with a hydrovision. I don't know if it's true or not because I've never read her story.
I think I did heard that Kokomi apparently was the reincarnation of a dragon or something.
Yeah, so people think that the Sovereign of Water is actually Kokomi. But this revelation that we just found out could possibly mean that the Sovereign of Water is actually Novilette. But who knows? But yeah, it is stated in the book that we found in Byakuyakoku, or should I say the book we found in Enkanomiya, that it is in the old prophecy that the Dragon of Water, aka the Sovereign of Hydro, descended into becoming a human in a way, into the form of a human. So there's just so many conspiracies about this man. But some conspiracies are against him because of Kokomi, who was apparently born with a hydrovision. Unless somebody made that up and roll it around everywhere to the point where people think it's true. But then again, I don't think a lot of people would believe it until there's full proof. So yeah, Anything else we want to talk about from all this? Like, is there anything else we need to add? There is nothing about how or when she got her vision in either her story or her voice lines. Then I don't know where people got that idea from. I just heard rumors of people saying that she was born with hydrovision.
I mean, it could be just theories. Could also be just that.
Yeah, that's true.
Or maybe that's
So
somewhere
because there's no
proof.
Because there's no proof of her being born with a hydrovision, then there is a chance this guy could secretly be a dragon amongst people. But hey, a dragon sovereign of old being a playable character, that's a scary feat. Wouldn't that mean that isn't it kind of canon that the dragon sovereigns are possibly even more powerful than the archons? Then wouldn't that mean this is a but then again, the Sarita could have the cryo sovereign in her hands. Oh, who knows?
Maybe.
I also saw theories that Navilet could be the sinner. I don't know where they got that idea, but who knows? I mean, with how sinister he's looking, I'm pretty sure that could be a possibility, but that's a smaller possibility. But yeah, there is a theory going around saying that Kokomi could be the sovereign of Hydro. You could look it up. I think there's like a good few, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, anything else we want to add about this discussion? Any theories of such and all? Other than Navilite could possibly be the sovereign of Hydro. Or even the sinner, apparently, as some people think. Anybody?
For me, no. I don't remember any theories about that. At least not now.
Okay, Snow. Take your time. You can only write so many letters in YouTube chat. About the story and about the books, I think it's written from the writer's point of view, like Before Sun and Moon, which was confirmed by a Pep. Ancient Danger, yes. That there are things in the story that don't fit and doesn't match her narratives. Yeah, that's true. So, what is it that you wish to say, Dad?
Oh no, I already said everything that I want to say.
Everything? Did you make sure you said what you said? Oh yeah, you said about Chlorine. You were talking about how we think she's gonna fight us and Navia, when in reality she's actually destroying and attacking the robots. Making but the way how it looks, it could be either she's just destroying them because they're in her way, or that she's actually deliberately destroying them, aka helping us with this. The current heir to the bloodline is known as the Divine Priestess. The meaning behind this is as such: to inherit the will of a god in a mortal's body, and to defend this land and its people in that god's stead. Behind what? Oh, you messed up the spelling there. Don't worry. Take your time. Write it down as much as you want. We're gonna keep this discussion up until everyone's done with their theories. This is gonna be weird because if I'm turning this into a video, no one can see what's going on in chat. I love how Child says he has his rules. I feel like Child doesn't really go by the rules. He would go against those rules. The inherit the will of a god part might be what was misconstrued. Control. Yeah, possibly. I can kind of understand that. Any theories on what you think the Hydro Archon is gonna do? Because people say that for you to be able to tell what the Archon's power could possibly mean, like what they could do, just look at the Traveler, because the Traveler is aka the budget version.
I mean, do we look it up at what Traveler was doing during the mini games? I actually forgot about that.
What?
I said, oh, why would you look it up at the mini games? Because we can see Traveler doing stuff there.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at it right now.
I forgot to say that.
Is that skill or is that burst?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. Wait, am I seeing anything? Let me see. Or I have to show you stuff on Discord. Oh yeah, I show you on the Discord. I don't see anything on YouTube though. It's probably because I paused. There you go. Oh yeah, there you go. Do it again, Reina, please.
Is that skill or burst?
Let me look again. I can probably save.
I think that's burst.
Okay, that's a burst. That's a burst for sure.
What is it skill?
The water. Let me see. The skill. Okay, that's the burst for sure.
Wait, I think he did it just now. Because if you look at the bottom here.
That's the burst.
No, he uses skill there. Because you see here the numbers is already backwards. It's already turning countdown. So hold on, let's go slowly. Sorry, this thing is a bit laggy now since I have Genshin up. So let's look carefully. Let's look carefully at the bottom here. There's the skill.
Hey, do something, but it's kind of hard to see what exactly he's doing. Just throwing water bubbles or something.
Who knows? Let's see.
Because it's so fast.
All the story in the game, I'm just curious about Paimon. I'm pretty sure everyone's curious about Paimon. Like, what is she? What is she? Like, her design itself looks just like the pillars in Celestia. So wait, let's see, what does the skill look like at the bottom there before they used it?
Like, want to see the symbol?
Yeah, the little symbol. Oh, it looks.
What is it?
It looks like, it kind of looks like a meteor, but in a water form.
Maybe actually just throwing big water bubbles at the enemies.
Yeah, a giant water ball into the enemy's face.
Oh, yeah. I do wonder what Travis is going to scale off now to his Hydro. Then we can have a better idea how the Hydro Archon is going to scale with as well.
Yeah, because animal venti, like we can do like you know, like we can like suck the enemies into like a little mini vacuum, and then we could just do like a giant hurricane. Venti, he can also like pull all enemies together in a way with his giant vortex vacuum or vacuum vortex. Geo, Traveler could create little mini meteors, you know, those little mini geo constructs, and then Zhongli just throws like a full-on meteor into the face.
Yeah.
There's not much when it comes to between Traveler and A. It's just that Traveler can basically like recharge, like make like, you know, recharge the bursts, create energies, just like
yeah, it's basically a battery.
Yeah,
They're
just
both
like
batteries, but
Raiden.
like, A is way more offensive than the Traveler.
Yeah, and then Dendro, we create like a little lantern in the middle. Nahida creates a full-on dome. No, it's not a black hole. I think it's more of a vacuum vortex. Because it basically it is like a black hole, but it's in a more minuscule form. Let's see. Verdict of Blades. In the hidden mirage in Fontaine, opponents whose origins are shrouded in mystery are raring for fight. Defeat legions of formidable enemies and advance towards the crown of Tevat's strongest. Is this like a tournament? But yeah, for Dendro, we create like a little lantern as our burst. Nahida creates a full-on dome. This is fine. But in the olden days, like before we get a full look of Nahida's burst, people call it a chandelier. I mean, I can kind of see it. It does light up the place. It does light up the place. Dad's silent again. Oh no.
Huh?
Oh, there
I'm
we go.
eating though.
You're eating?
Sorry, I'm eating.
Ew. But
My bad,
yeah.
sorry.
So yeah, basically Traveler has the budget version since I can understand why. We did basically like a shard of elemental power came from the statues. So it would make sense that we're basically holding on to like the budget versions, as they all call it, of the Archon's power. So who knows? Maybe people can start making theories as to what the Hydra Archon can do. Please, continue on making theories. We would like to go through this. We've been talking about having Lord Knight. Never had the time to do it. Because currently, I think the only ones who are actually free to do this is basically you and me. Juvia is only around rarely nowadays since she started the Destiny 2. And apparently Nier now.
After playing Destiny and suffering to Nier.
Yeah. So her is a full-on 50-50 of her being here. Or should I say 75 to 25 now. Do you think I can? Do you think... Wait, for Kafka, are you just going for Kafka or are you going for her light cone as well?
I'm still thinking. I don't know yet. We'll see how long it takes me to get Kafka. Depending on how long it gets, I may go for the light cone.
I think I'm full send on the light cone because I am 50 pity right now. So I have a good amount of passes of extra just in case. But that is if I win the 50-50. I'm surprised I win the 50-50 for Cele. Even though it was on the very first temple on the light cone banner. That just turned gold. I was so lost. My brain could not compute. I'm just so brain dead after that. Like, first Cele and then Bronya came out of nowhere. I think of like a day or two after when I just got curious of the light cone banner. And then the light cone just appeared. It just broke my brain even more. I cannot compute. I cannot even... my brain. And now, my brain is still broken from what just happened in 1.2. And I still have to go through that again. Just to fully seep in all the information from there. Still questioning about this Ying Jing person and this lady's voice from the echoes. I'm just upset that I can't stream at like 1080. That's what I'm most upset about, and also how it ended. That's all. So nothing else, guys. Nothing more about theories. Nothing more about what to talk about during all this. Well, at least we see Traveler's burst and skill. A little bit of the skill, mostly the burst. Because burst-wise, we didn't really see much. Skill-wise, we can see that it's like it's like a planet. It's like a planet of water just circling around. That's what it looks like to me, because it looks like Saturn and it's just spinning all around in the between enemies. And also, let's see. I want to have a good look at those weapons. And also, I think these three are the new flowers we can get in Fontaine. Marcotte, Rainbow Rose, and Lumidel's Bell. They look pretty. I can't wait to get all these new drops from each place. I'm gonna collect every little thing. It seems Rainbow Rose is basically around the city itself. And over here we're just basically swimming in the water. Taking a picture. Or photographing. So yeah, studies of light and shadow, a fountain of enchantment. In Fontaines' countryside, a man named Bresson seems to have encountered some trouble. Like, yay! Leyline overflow, yada yada, the usual. Ah yes, the new artifact sets. Marichuzi Hunter and Golden Troop. I have a picture that shows the stats of these two. Though you can't really see the whole stat for the 4 stars. But I'm here for stream. For stream. I don't think you can see it because you're only staring at the YouTube if you're looking at the Discord one. So yeah, Golden Troop increases elemental skill damage by 20%. And Marichozi Hunter is normal and charge attack damage plus 15%. These are actually from 4-star artifacts. Like, you know, the artifacts that can only go up to 4 stars. So the fact that they're turning it into 5-star artifacts as well, they're adding more. And I say they look very pretty.
Yeah.
But it's not as pretty as the newest artifact sets that we just had.
Yeah, but it's still pretty nonetheless.
Yeah, they look very elegant. I just prefer the ones from just now, like the nymph, and I forgot what the other one's called. I prefer those ones. They look very pretty. And then let me see. Let's have a look at the weapons. I want to have a good look of the weapons. Also, I just realized the Marichuzi Hunter has a mustache. Mustache. It looks great. He's a mustache. Wait, it's a mustache and a comb. I just realized. So this is more of a steampunky artifact set. This one is more of a regal set. I see. So here are the 2 new weapons. Wait, this is a sword?
Yeah, it is a sword. You didn't notice?
No, I thought it was a spear.
It was a sword, Reina.
I didn't
We already
know.
have a spear.
I
Oh, sorry,
didn't
I
know.
We already have a spear. It's a
I
fishy one.
didn't know.
I just like to as a sword.
Guys,
It
the
looks
new 5-star weapon, aka Linny's main weapon, the first great magic, and apparently a sword. The Fluve Sendry Fairman. That's funny. I thought it was a spear. Saying snow. That's my first indication when I saw this weapon.
But it's too short to be a spear, though.
You never know. You never know. So these are the new Battle Pass weapons. Wolffang, Ballad of the Fjords. Yeah, it's Ballad of the Fjords. Talking Stick, apparently. Sacrificial Jade, and finally Scion of the Blazing Sun. I kind of want Wolffang and Ballad of the Fjords. They look so pretty. But these are Battle Pass weapons. I cannot get them. And Talking Stick. Why is it named Talking Stick? Why? Why?
What if he actually just starts talking?
No! No! That would be so weird. Okay, so these are the new craftable weapons. Finale of the
It
Deep,
looks cool as well.
Rightful Reward, Tidal Shadow, Flowing Purity, and Song of Stillness. They look very beautiful. I really want them. But there is a high chance that these are locked away behind a world quest, just like the ones in Sumeru. You have to finish all of Aranyaka to get the craftable weapons. I would like when I started Sumeru, I was like wondering, like, huh. Like a bit while after, it's like, huh, where are the craftable weapons? Like, how do we get them? And then when I finished the Aranyaka quest, and I saw this one, like, you know, there are some Aranaras in where the giant onion is. Like I talked to one of them, and one of them's like telling us to give them the pages that we've gotten. I didn't want to do it, but then when I did it, because I feel like, why not? Since I have no idea what they do, and then they just started giving us the weapons.
I see.
The recipe, like the blueprints. Time to save up the billets for those. See, Wolfang reminds me of another sword. Also love the design of the craftables. Yeah, they look so beautiful. And Finale of the Deep, that's the sword that Lynette is using in the trailer. Why didn't they just give Freminette, Chlorine and Navia these weapons instead of White Blind, the Bell, and Iron Sting?
Honestly, I'll take it. I'll never forget the fact that they gave Dia like the level 1 base great sword.
It's wasted. It's literally called wasted great sword, mind you.
Yeah.
I like Finale of the Deep and Song of Stillness. They look very beautiful. I love Finale of the Deep and Rightful Reward. They look so pretty. Well, Battle Pass weapons, I really want Wolfang and Ballad of the Fjords. I am skeptical of what a talking stick.
Come on, give it a chance, Reina. Give it a chance.
We don't even know what they do. We won't know until it's getting closer to the update.
But that's gonna be applied by every single weapon here as well. You don't know what they do really.
Yeah, they didn't say anything. Even on the preview page, nothing. They only show the artifact sets. They show the pictures, but not really what they do. But when it comes to like the Battle Pass weapons, I am really interested in Wolfang and Ballad of Fjords. Then again, in the current Battle Pass weapons, I only have the sword and the polearm. But then again, I guess I'm the type of person who prefers swords and polearms. Claymores are okay. Catalyst is still a question to me. Like, should I really do I really feel like, am I really like, if I were to be thrown into the world of Genshin, what kind of weapon would I use? Let's see, kind of reminds me of Cinnabar Spin. Do not remind me of that sword. That sword is non-existent anymore.
Oh yeah, Cinnabar Spin though.
Oh, and the shape reminds me of Makaira Aquamarine and Zyphos Moonlight. That is true.
Ooh.
Tidal Shadow looks very pretty as well. Okay, that's it. All the craftable weapons, they look so beautiful. I can't. They look so regal and beautiful. Though, can they... who knows? The thing is, all I care about is I'm just hoping Rightful Reward is HP Polar. And wow, Sacrificial Jade. We already have a Sacrificial set. That's true. Also, we also already have a Jade set.
Yeah, it's the combination of both of them.
No. Plus, sacrificial fragments. It's a book, not a full on catalyst like this. It's a book. Also, Scion of the Blazing Sun. It would kind of fit. I don't know why, but it kind of fits the pyro lectors.
I would say, yeah, it is an interesting shape bowl. That one.
Yeah. The talking stick, though.
Hello, Rainer.
Dad, no. Though, not gonna lie, Sacrificial Jake looks beautiful. Wait, the color scheme. You know, I'm not gonna talk about the color scheme. So, anything else we want to talk about? I think that's it when it comes to like this whole trailer thing, because I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
So, what are you most excited for the 4.0 update? Everyone, what are you excited for the most?
I am excited never need to drown again, Fontaine.
What?
I'll never drown anymore. Not in Fontaine, at least.
Oh, shush, Snow! Like a moon orb hovering above a lotus. I feel like you can read my mind at times, and I'm scared.
Yeah.
But yeah, the color scheme is there.
I mean, it does look like it.
It literally does look like a moon,
me, I think
like
there's
a little
enough reason for
moon
me
just
to
hovering
get it.
above a lotus.
Anyway,
Hmm?
there should be enough reason for you to try to get it, right?
What?
Don't you remember? You know that Dong Hong has a ball, right? You know what that is? That's a catalyst. His catalyst is here. You're going to get it, right?
With what money?
You get it. You just need to start saying, I want the catalyst. And eventually it's just going to magically appear in front of you. I think I'm joking. It's going to happen. If you say long enough, eventually you're just going to get it.
Huh? You make it sound like somebody's willing gonna do that. Let's see. I'm excited for the new region, Zhongli's rerun, the new battle pass weapons and craftable weapons, and swimming without stamina consumption. Well, there is stamina consumption. That is if you're basically sprinting in the water. That's it. You don't really drown. It's just that you do have kind of a stamina, but it's not really gonna get you drowned. That's all.
It's just for running, swimming faster in the water.
Yeah. The sprinting underwater part. Okay, so we need to buy her the oh no, Snow, don't.
See, there you go. It's
No, guys. You know what? I don't think Snow knows what happened last time. Do not. It took a whole process. Somebody had to log in onto my account just to get that battle pass. And that someone is Mom. Mom literally had to get on my account twice just to give me 2 battle passes. Because one is from Veronica's money, and the other one is from herself.
You see, you're changing like each person. Next time in mine one if you want.
Wait, what?
And then we can switch it up. Then Veronica will be me, Veronica will be me, and then we just like they do a circle basically.
How is
You
it a
have all the
circle?
weapons. It's going to work out, Rita. Don't worry about it.
And plus, it kind of depends. I mean, I am think now because of what you said. I'm kind of rethinking my life choices right now. I'm gonna get a headache
Oh my
from
God.
all this.
It's fine.
It's already a headache enough from yesterday. One. Now it's just getting worse. I think there is a way people can buy stuff like Welkin for people remotely.
Yeah, Welkin, it works. You can definitely buy remotely with Welkin.
Yeah,
I think
Welkin
it
and
doesn't
Genesis
work with
crystals
Battle Pass.
itself you can, but Battle Passes, nope.
Yeah, I threw Welkin and Reina already once, and she was so confused. She didn't know who was it.
Well, I was confused at first, but then when we talked about a weapon for Sino, I think you were the first one to say deathmatch, and then Veronica and Mom jump into the circle saying to get deathmatch as well.
Yeah, you were asking about weapons, and I said, why not deathmatch? It's a good weapon for him.
Yeah, and then in the end, it ended up Veronica actually sending in the money to do so. But in the end, Mom had to be the one to go in my account and buy it for me twice. The second one is because of I forgot because of why. I think it's because of a challenge or something. I forgot. I feel like I would actually accepted it if it's like a full-on challenge you guys make me do for me to actually get it, so that I actually get it because of a reason and not just because you guys wanted to give it like that. Because I feel like that would be unfair to me. Oh, who knows? But yeah, Dad, what are you most excited for?
What I'm most excited about? Let's see. I'm excited to explore underwater. And I am not excited exactly. I'm interested to know how the mechanic of the video character mechanic from is going to work. Like that system,
Yeah.
If one character attacks does something, if the other character attacks does something else. I'm intrigued to see how it's going to work.
Oh.
And the story itself as well. And the characters and all that. We'll see about everything else.
Okay. I am excited for the story, like the main story. I am worried still, but the amount of drama. The amount of drama, that's all I can say. And I am very excited for the new craftable weapons. The Battle Pass weapons, though, I don't know if there will ever be a day where I actually get them. I'm just lucky to get 2 of the current Battle Pass ones. Thanks to Mom and Veronica.
Okay. It's a miracle they even added more weapons to the Battle Pass after almost 3 years.
Yeah, that's true. I was getting ready to have new copies of them to work on for the other characters, so. But hey, congrats on you already having all the current Battle Pass weapons at R5. Anubis is just missing the polearm, aka the deathmatch, for the current Battle Pass weapons. He already has the other 4. I thought he already have the Battle Pass, like the deathmatch, but no, I mistook it. But I wonder what these weapons actually do. Like, what's their base stat and what is like the dictionary of these stats after that?
Yeah.
Because apparently these artifacts and weapons, they're starting to become a dictionary of themselves. It's like a full-on essay for their stats. Can't they keep it like simple instead of a full-on long sentences? Yeah, basically me, story, the weapons, of course. I am excited to get to know the new friends we will make. I'm also excited to see Charlotte again. I can't wait for the day we actually get to see Ryle, Fesley, and Sigilin. They are nowhere to be found in the trailer.
As Mendel.
I am kind of happy that Child is back because main story-wise, we haven't seen him since 1.1, which is Liwa. He's been non-existent. Ballads of the Fjords. Yeah, Ballads of the Fjords look great. It is a full-on trident in and of itself.
It's a really cool trident, though.
And so I said, when it comes to Battle Pass weapons, I am interested in the sword and the polearm. But because of what we talked about, I am kind of tempted with this catalyst. That's all. You know what? I think I'm just gonna end the stream because it's been going on for so long and I'm kind of tired. I'm still brain dead from yesterday. I'm having too much fun just discussing. I'm pretty sure the event's gone now. Is the event gone? Is it still here?
No, it's still up. I was finishing it while we were all talking.
Ooh.
So it should still be up. Yeah, I'll be
I have
going
about
as
less
well.
than
It is
2 hours. I have about less than 2 hours.
Godspeed, Reina. Godspeed to you.
I'll try to speed it through, but that means I have to do it off stream because I am just tired. Yeah, that was a good discussion. I played Genshin normally for about an hour and 10 minutes. This discussion was 3 hours and 6 minutes. But yeah, so I think that's it for the discussion here. I will upload this as a video, though most of it people will not understand if they don't look at the stream. Because yeah, we are going back and forth, yes, but we're also going back and forth with Snow, who is in chat. Isn't that right, Snow? So yeah, any famous last words for this talk? Oh God, the chat box.
I'm sleepy and I want to go to bed. There you go.
Okay. So yeah, yeah, that's it for this discussion, guys. So this is a great discussion. Thanks, Snow, for talking me into it, and also Daddy because you kind of push it there. Now I'm also tempted about the Battle Pass Catalyst that I don't even know if I'll ever get. Thanks, you two. So yeah,
We all know that is Dang Han signature weapon, Reina. It's okay.
What?
Yeah, it is. Like, it is. It's Dragon Farm to your
I
precise.
don't think so. I don't think so.
It is. It's just like if you switch that ball that he's holding with that thing, it wouldn't make a difference.
I think it kind of does.
Of course he won't.
It kind of does, though.
But anyway, I need to go. I'm sleepy. I want to go to bed.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, that's it for the discussion of 4.0. So yeah, we'll be discussing more about future I guess videos. Future stuff, like if they ever
Yeah.
give us more like teasers or like those videos like Overture and of course the 4.0 trailer, we might need do more discussing about those. Don't you think so? Should we add in them demos or no?
Me who wants.
I guess it kind of depends.
That's your choice.
Unless we're just gonna talk about the big trailers. Oh, also I forgot to tell you guys about the Gnosis theory. You know how people say that the Gnosis are basically like, you know, Venti's Gnosis is a queen, Zhongli's Gnosis is the castle or the rook, and then Raiden's is either a bishop or a knight, but we don't know. And Nahida's is possibly another bishop. But there was this theory that apparently, what if these Gnosis are not actually what we think? What if all of them are their own kings? Like they're all from individual sets of chess pieces. Because if you put them together, they don't fit. Like, even though they have their own special design, if it's from the same set, wouldn't they supposed to look like, wouldn't there be some similarities? Like how the base is supposed to look the same and maybe the top parts would be like their own design? But they don't. What if they're actually their own sets? Like how, you know how in the Fatui's trailer, the Winter Nights Lazo, they're basically playing a game and they're basing it a game from a long time ago. I forgot what it's called, but it's basically an AI versus a human. And then there's like 5 or 6 games. So what if in each of those games there are their own kings? Like the Archons as Gnosis is their own kings. But the first game is only up to Inazuma. Because I don't really know much, but the thing is, the one that really caught me off guard is the one where how the Tori ran off with the Electro and Dendronosis. But it literally looks like. But the thing is, if the Gnosis are their own kings, because in reality it's Scaramouche against Nahida, meaning the Electro-Gnosis against the Dendro-Gnosis. So the kings are against each other. But the second game, apparently it's a draw because of the bishop. And if you were to put it together, the bishop that caused the game to get into a draw, what if that's the Tori who ran off with both Gnosis? Okay, I don't really know the full thing. Like, I don't really remember the whole thing, but I'll give you guys the video just so you guys can look through it yourself. I'm bad at explaining. So I'll put the link of that video on in chat right now. I'll also put it in the server just so you can look through it yourself. I'm also gonna close this because we're basically done with that. Dad, were you listening to my explanation?
I was.
What do you think of that?
I think I heard it before. I think she looked at it.
Like, I feel like it's better you listen to it by the person who actually made that theory, because it blew my mind.
Yeah, well, now I think I will be going. It's late, so I need to go to sleep.
I mean, we already ended the discussion. We already ended the discussion, so yeah. But here you go, chat. For those who want to look through it yourself. That is not what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, chat. Here you go. Why can I not paste this? Darn it. Oh, there it is. Here you go. Here's the link to that video, and in the server, I'll put it in the Genshin discussion. There's the video. It's not what it seems. But yeah, thank you to everyone who stopped by. Thank you to all the likers, listeners. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dad, for joining me for this entire endeavor. I was gonna stream a bit longer, but I'm still brain dead over yesterday. And don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell to get notified as to when I stream. Yeah, links in the description below. I think I'm gonna start linking your YouTube channel to in the description, Dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still adding more stuff there, but I'm getting there.
Dad, it's at least it's there. At least it exists. That and of course your Twitch link as well. So yeah, just links in the description below. I'm still brain dead from yesterday. It's too much. I need to reevaluate what is happening. I didn't fully watch the whole thing. I fell asleep throughout the companion quest, but I woke up when I was about to start the 1.2 Trailblaze mission. So that was a coincidence. So yeah, yeah. Shout out to all the members, all the mods. Of course, thanks again, Snow, for staying. And of course, Anubis as well. And of course, hello Freya. Welcome to the stream earlier. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.